Okay, we're back. Alright, I'm back. Hey, hey. Good. Good, how are you? It's good. It is fun. Thanks for some Varix, Dusk, Ev, and Random. Yeah, get a little stretch in.
Train, so
Oh, I
I'm
just
very happy
realized it was
that we
muted.
do top 3 in your first good tournament.
Yeah, and everyone
So-
wants to know, you're playing with Zen, like you said, very short time to practice between the major that you just played with Sizen and now you're playing with Zen. What's it like though, playing with Zen, your first few weeks and now month playing together?
I think playing with Zen it's amazing, like because Alpha is very mechanical, but Zen is like I think it's the best mechanical in the game. Like he has the best mechanics, and like I think it's my best team I ever had in my life. So it's amazing to play with him and Alpha too.
Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, we'd all agree with that. Zen's incredible, but we don't just
Thanks,
want to talk
resub,
about Zen
Inma.
today. You, Redosin, and Alpha, you've improved a massive amount since the start of the season, which didn't go well for you guys. You didn't make the first event, and now look at you on top of the world. What
You know, it's gotta
motivated
feel
you to
really
keep on
good
improving? So you guys
with your
have been improving
vitality.
and improving all season.
And
This is now, I think, your
you've made
strongest
this
you've
bet
looked.
on this kid for so long, and then he turns out to actually be correct.
How long have they had him on the roster?
Everyone,
Since he was like 2.
at the top and
Ah, okay, yeah. So he
Yeah,
was
I
bred
think
to
it's
play
been-
Rocket League.
Seeing like friends
I
like
think it's
Vertera,
been
Itachi, and
a year,
Exotic
maybe?
at the top, and not. It's a big
Maybe
motivation.
some eyes.
And, at the off season, I grab and rocket every time, and I mean we are there now, so
Yeah.
it's cool.
You say your friends there, you just beat them. They're in the lower bracket. Do you think they're going to make the lower bracket run, Carmine Corp, now that you've sent them down there?
I think they are because they they are the winter major champion and they are better than everyone in the lower bracket. I think so. Yeah, I think they're gonna do the run.
Well, that would be an incredible rematch if it does happen later on today. But we don't need to
I'm
think about that
excited
yet.
to
There's
play.
more-
I am
Watch it
also
coming up.
excited to
I just wanna say one more
play.
time, Redosin, congratulations
Thanks for
on a
Beepus.
massive win, dominant victory against Carmine Corp.
Thanks.
Go and enjoy it.
Thanks.
Are you going right back to Zelda later today?
I think after this I'll probably work out and eat. And Zelda later.
Great.
Final.
Yeah.
And James Cole, James, this in my opinion, James, this it doesn't feel like a Zen show. Like this is the team working so well together.
Honestly, I felt like a lot of that series was the Alpha show. We saw Alpha hit some crazy goals. He had the one off the ceiling, off the backboard double tap. Alpha was incredible, but really all of Vitality was firing on all cylinders. You really get to see.
Oh man, that was okay. That was pretty nasty on that replay.
Alpha,
Jesus.
now Zen,
Which one?
The
it's a
Alpha
bit scary. We've seen how
ankle
good
breaker.
Carmine Corp can be, and Vitality
Alpha,
just beat him 4-1.
like,
I mean,
Zen
it-
was obviously
it really
Zen, but
wasn't-
Alpha popped
it
off
wasn't
too.
even that
Honestly,
close.
all of
So
Vitality
I'm a bit
looks
stunned.
scary.
I'm a bit shocked.
Yeah.
And Vitality
they-
had multiple levels to their game as
they
well.
don't really have a
weren't
weak
just chucking
point, I feel
mechanics on
like.
the wall, waiting to
At
see
least right
what,
now.
stuck.
Oh,
They
they.
will when we play.
I was just about to say their weak point is Moist Esports.
Yep. There's a crack in the armor,
and
there's water coming out of it.
Ultimately, a new team together.
Thanks for
that's
Prime
seriously
Lobby.
impressive as well.
And they continue on into, again, as we said, the upper bracket final. They'll wait for Team Liquid and Moist there. But you're right. I mean, it goes back to what Zen said in an interview we heard, I believe it was yesterday, where he was saying, you know, I got these mechanics, but he uses them to help open up space for his teammates. You know, the focus, he already understands his role isn't just solo play after solo play. It's let's get everyone involved here with those.
Yeah,
mechanics.
I mean, he did that. You saw the flip reset play that led to a backboard rebound that I think Alpha was.
Vatira's tweet translation is crazy. Oh, did he make a wild tweet or something? What are you talking about?
Justin back in the day as well.
Let's
When you
do
just
some
use those
digging.
mechanics
Oh, did you
to
post
generate
the
those
Moist
scoring
Esports
opportunities.
tweet?
You just bring
Oh, I
someone to
did
the
not.
table when you have the ability to make a defense
Let
quake.
me go.
I'm the queen of whores. I won't win this regional. What?
That's gotta just be one that doesn't translate over, right?
Yeah, that's gotta be a mistranslation. What the fuck?
It's gotta be some saying or something that just
Yeah.
doesn't translate.
Yeah, I can't imagine that was a one-to-one accurate translation.
It was brought up in the pre-show.
What do you want to call today's game? Those Splash and Co.
Just go with-
Showdown.
Yeah, go with the Soggy Showdown's a classic.
It's proving
Of course, there's always the Come classic, but we'll
Yeah.
save that one, you know.
Thanks for some Gummy Bear, Lunky, and Tier 1 Corn Man.
But the headband meta is now well and truly here, and I bet you he's.
God, the headband meta's in full effect. Fucking
Yep.
Proto wears it for the Moguls, Joyo rocking it for Rocket League Squad.
Way of playing and the mantra there, and Cash is the same. Cash has been one of my favorite players, James, for a long time. So mechanical. You get him the ball and he's going to dance around it and do something that will make the defense think. So I think he really suits Moist.
Oh yeah, I mean, I remember the Jorby Misfits phase. If you if you remember that,
He goes
as
through
well.
phases, bless him, doesn't he, Jorby?
Yeah. So you know, Cash has been a top player for quite some time. I think, you know, he might be finding his long-term home here. There's been so much instability with this Moist roster. Joyo even talking about it, you know, and it kind of broke my heart a little bit when he's like, I might not be the player from the original 3 that you wanted to.
Oh, can you hear what they're talking about right now?
Yeah, that was such a sad tweet. I saw that.
It was. I sent him a message.
Watching his clips that he puts on Twitter, he's an incredible player.
I felt
and I
so
just
bad.
love his personality as well. You can't help but love this Moist team. I think Cash is going to be a great addition, but Team Liquid, on the other hand, has been
Thanks,
having so
Resub
much
Swibby.
success, especially look at their performance at the major. This young team, they actually had to get permission to play before they were fully of age, which they got, and they've been popping off.
Yep.
So this Team Liquid team really coming to fruition, and it's going to be a tall test for Moist.
Chat, which way is it gonna
All
go?
right.
You know what to do. You're already.
Come on, boys.
Let's get it, gentlemen. Please.
Liquid's always had our number, but joke's on them because it's a new number.
I mean, we already know.
I mean, we-
Cole is
I mean, we really started slapping them around. Like we had a tough time against them initially, but then we got their number, and then they got ours back. So it's been a real back and forth.
It's always been fun playing them.
Yeah.
I've been loyal to
They're just those one. All I can ever think of with them when we play them is that just goofy lockdown defense.
Yeah, they have some stupid defense against us
They
sometimes.
do. It's
Yeah.
crazy. They like put up a wall.
I'm
Thanks to
actually
Resub
gonna go with
and
Moist.
Scott
I think it's the upset
and
pick.
Disguisey.
It's purely from the heart. I'm rooting for him.
Right.
It's gonna be tough, but I'm going Moist.
Yeah, I'm glad you did because I wanted someone to pick it. I'm just going with Cole because there's a higher chance I'll be right from what we've seen so far. So I'm going with Liquid on this as well. What do you say in chat? I like to see that. I always like to see it right down the middle. It means everyone's excited and everyone's going to be loud in chat.
PG, come be our good luck charm.
He's a prime Vinny.
Going, it returns once more.
They're going with El Splashico.
Powerful start to the split.
Wow.
While Liquid attempts to
He's a prime unrealistic.
in points. It's a best of 7. Let's enjoy the show.
Let's enjoy the show. Let's do it.
Oh, and Wings and Boogie are fighting right now. What a minute we're on right here.
What a day. Very similar if you think about it.
Yeah, when you really break it down.
Yeah. Boogie spit on Wings just like we're gonna spit on Liquid.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, you've got the fact that
Alright, that spooked me for a second.
Well, I wasn't nervous about that. That's pretty standard. Oh! Cash getting it over? Okay.
Another one? Oh, with a little bump. Cash comes out and he's getting aggressive.
Good, I like that. He needs to show his teeth. Let's go, Juicy.
Let's go, Juicy. Way to get up quick. Right down to Joyo.
Down to Joyo.
Wait room.
Liquid can do. They're just constantly on this upward trajectory internationally. They're getting their top 8s, they're getting their top 4s.
That's tough. It's alright. He snuck it over us there.
He did, and it was a little iffy bounce. That's fine.
Passing to his brand new teammate Joyo to put that ball in. Unfortunately, our first goal.
That's tough. That's a rough start.
That is.
Liquid getting that early lead, and Liquid's journey so far, to be honest, it was pretty routine. Myself and Cole, we do the Liquid Day 1 streams, and it was quite easy to start off. I mean, it's 2.5 men, Speed, Rizix, and Toxic. That was a cheeky 3-1.
Oh, the musty from Cash? Okay.
He's lucky he was there, you know?
Oh, the reverse musty! Right back.
Oh my god, we're playing volleyball.
This is ridiculous.
This is too many musties.
But yes, that was a little bit of a tighter,
somebody's got to make it stop.
Oh,
again? Oh.
God damn.
God, Cash is so dangerous when he has possession.
I know. If he just has some room.
Mode as well, they're backing up that form, beating Star as
Let's
you
go,
said,
Cash.
and looking like as
Oh,
we said after the
a
series.
dirty play.
That was a filthy play. I don't like it. That's a technical.
Maybe a little
That
bit,
is.
but we
Free
do
throws.
see though these teams that make roster changes more often than not are beating the established teams. We just saw what happened with Vitality and K-Corp in that previous
Nice,
series.
Cash.
So
Come on.
that has to be a confidence booster here.
Let's get a little sloppy droppy.
Yeah.
A little sloppy floppy.
Little sloppy floppy droppy.
Oh, now we're really starting to feel it.
Threat.
Liquid Rise, I believe, alluded to it on Twitter, saying that there was going to be a roster move with Liquid, and that he was saying him and Dorios were beefing. Saying,
Good try.
Come
Good
on.
chase. I
Here we
liked
are.
it.
Here we are. Tell him we're not fucking leaving.
So
Yep.
There have been question marks over whether this Liquid squad was going to stay together. There were some tweets from Acronic.
Alright, Juicy.
Oh,
Oh, you big dog.
nice.
Alright, Cash. Cash
Good
comes
read on
in.
it.
They are a wonderful trio, and Acronic, the man who seems to be on
Oh
the
no.
track,
Oh,
Why
yes,
would
sir.
you Get in Cash's way.
proved it was the right decision to his two comrades.
I mean, when there's so many roster moves going around, around you, you almost feel like it's
Come on,
like
Juicy.
something in
It's
each.
a
Like,
little
come on,
danger.
we
That is a
really
little
need to do
dangerous. That was a
something.
hard
We need to get
challenge.
involved with this hype, especially when you do see some
Come on,
success
Juicy.
from other teams making roster
We got
moves.
time.
But, I'm agree with you. I
Nice.
love it. I think these
Maybe it
guys
just goes
are,
in.
Oh, that would've
sky's the
been
limit for this team.
Incredible.
Little teardrop floater.
Mhm. Oh, way to fake him out there.
That's scary. Nice, Cash.
Nice, attaboy.
With that element, can't you?
Let's go, Joyo.
have to refresh soon, because you're like 2 seconds ahead of me.
Oh, that was a dangerous
Oh,
dump
just
right
go
there.
in. Maybe he misses this. Ah.
Yeah, that was a scary little dumperooski.
Fellas hanging off him, or 12. I don't know anymore. I did chemistry at school.
Nice, Joyo.
Chemistry.
Come on, Juicy. Come on, Juicy. Oh,
We got 2 minutes of playtime.
that's
Bone
so much
saws
time.
ready.
I know you guys wanted to get a
Can you
release.
smell
didn't
what
want to
the
have to
rock
learn,
is
but
cooking?
Apparently now
It's
we're
a
back at
goal.
school learning
Oh.
how many atoms are in liquid. Wicked.
In liquid? No. I don't...
We got so many friends in Bikini Bottom that want to see us
Come on,
win.
this is it.
Oh!
Does manage to clear it away after Cash moves Atto from the pitch. Now Cash all the way back
Come on,
in
Cash.
his own half, confidently clears it.
Oh,
Right wing where Juicy is waiting. A player that had some confidence
Come on, Cash.
issues after the previous.
Oh, off the ceiling? Oh, man.
Feel that
Wait!
maybe
Go!
that's the player.
Joy, no.
Oh, I thought he had the bump.
Very thankfully, he's
I did
also
too.
stayed on that roster.
He's got all the
Oh!
mechanics in the world. He's
What?
Hang on a minute.
Let's go!
We scored on ourselves, they scored on themselves.
Yeah, it's only fair.
0-0.
Excellent setup, Juicy.
Oh, it's just, ladies and gentlemen, he has slaughtered that left-hand side. It was Joyo down one and it's Atto down the other.
Nice.
Come on, come on.
Good attacking plan there. I like that. Up to Joyo.
Come on.
Oh, back to Cash. Wait, backboard. No, Juicy.
Numpty. Atto also giving
Backboard?
himself a nice
That's so
one
scary.
in the
That's so sad.
channel, which is very good. Clearly not taking it seriously.
Please.
Corona going for a lovely
Oh my
break.
fucking god.
Get that chance
What a
to shoot
clincher.
a long shot.
Wait a minute.
Actually
Come
passes
on.
towards Cash, who shanks
Damn.
it far into the opposite corner instead. 2 own goals in this series, and Atto's is much more embarrassing.
Oh god.
Alright.
Okay, we're getting a little. We're getting a little sloppy, floppy in the bad
Let's
way.
brush our teeth and put our clothes on and say good morning.
Oh my god! I am so glad Atto's kind of playing with us. Oh my god, why? It still wasn't enough.
Alright, I'm gonna refresh. I need to catch up to you.
Check Atto's bank account. What's happening here, ladies and gentlemen?
Thank God large Oscar exists, just to bully
Alright,
that ball
come
in
on.
the back of the net.
Let's wake up. Let's splash some water on our face and say we're here for the day.
Get your
Yeah,
body
let's.
in the game,
It's
man.
time to get our big boy pants on.
Yeah. One leg at a
His
time.
own gold and then saved a
There you
third
go,
goal down
Juicy.
the other end.
There you go,
There you go.
Juicy.
Here we go.
Okay, this is what we love.
Now let's play the
Oh,
game.
hat.
Oh, oh, oh.
Nice, Joyo. There we go.
Huge.
There we go. Let's go. Hype.
Alright, I like that.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Is that
The
the
meatloaf is back.
the meatloaf's back on the menu?
Yo.
Seeing slightly different rosters coming through that time.
Boogie did not throw one punch the entire fight.
Any changes
Well,
Oh boy.
You can't win a boxing match without throwing a punch.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
It's incredible. He still he went into that match with a 0% punches thrown rating, and he leaves with 0 as well.
Lives with the same.
Unlucky.
I thought
Alright,
you were gonna
OT.
say it's incredible he won, and I was like, how?
Yeah.
I take it he lost.
Yes, apparently the ref ended it.
There's a fair
Oh,
bit
boy.
happening, and I think that it's only fair to just everyone reset
Oh,
here. And
that was scary.
let's
Come on,
see
Cash.
who
Come on,
Come on.
Cash.
Oh! Cash breaking
Alright.
ankles?
putting the ball
Cash,
in
just
goal.
bring it in.
Oh!
Why don't you?
Cash does get the flick over the top.
Nice,
Atto does
Juicy.
clear
Way
the
to be
ball.
there.
Maybe
Get it.
he was
Oh.
here to
Oh,
push,
no.
depending on. I still don't know what team he's on.
Oh, way to break that shit up, Joyo.
Oh, yeah? Come on. Oh, that's not us.
Say it's potty time.
Potty or party with a Brit or with a Boston accent? I couldn't tell.
Either or, really. Whatever we're
Alright.
feeling.
I think potty. Which,
Oh!
you know, I don't know which one I mean.
God! Juicy's just like in and around the net. It's so close every time.
You know, Juicy, if he can dial it in 5%, he's going to score 8 goals a game.
I know. He's just so close on all of those looks.
He's got it.
Juicy just couldn't find the shot. It just had to be on target. Had to put a bit of pressure on the defense. Couldn't do it. That was a perfect opportunity for Moist.
Nice.
Nice.
Chronic does get 50'd out. Joyo. We've
Uh-oh.
got the Carmies there.
Oh, the double.
Oh,
Wait!
just go in.
But the pinch!
Just go in.
Teammates whilst on the pitch.
That pinch would have been so fucking crazy.
I would have been so happy. Oh,
Me too.
shit.
Oh, God. Joyo. Oh, good D, Joyo.
Let's go in again.
Juicy!
Alright, alright, good pass. No.
Is there a follow-up? Oski's ready.
But immediately on that attack though, doesn't even
He's
bother
just
trying to
getting
get
hyped up
any,
because
low
I'm
touch on it,
screaming.
sends it straight back
Yeah.
towards the orange
Careful
net.
here,
Wants to
careful
continue
here.
With some aggression, Atto now to the floor. Juicy challenges, and the Chronic has to fly straight up. Those are very awkward, but he deals with that ball wonderfully.
Oh,
Maintains that
oh.
close control, but a chance to cash in.
Good
Nice.
passing!
Come on,
Oh,
good
everyone's
passes.
touching the ball! No! Wait, what?
And Atto,
This is what I remember about fucking Liquid. They're like spiders. They're everywhere. I don't
That's
get it.
so ridiculous. That was incredible. That
What
was
a
incredible.
play. I hope they're hyped up just by the play they set up.
Yeah, no, that was everyone touched the ball there. Ball movement was superb and great look. That shouldn't have been blocked. It just shouldn't have been.
Oh, God, what a freaking play that
What a
was.
disservice to the U.S. Constitution.
I agree. Our Navy will not stand for this.
This is
Ready the
ridiculous.
ships.
They kneeled for the national anthem on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes into game one overtime, and Joyo in the back left corner.
All right, let's go, Joyo. Let's go, Joyo. The reset. Nice.
Resets over the top.
We up for that?
Cash! Cash has got room!
Cash trying to challenge.
Damn.
Along with the Chronic onto
Oh,
the
we're
wall, takes
faster?
the shot,
Nice,
drops
Joyo.
to the ceiling, nobody to follow. Apart from Oski, low on boost though, and it's going to fall.
Let's go, Cash.
So,
Cannon.
leave back and let that ball fall back to Cash.
Cash the cannon.
Juicy.
I still want to do a watch party at the Buck Stadium so we can use the cannon.
Me too, that'd be so hype.
Oski though does huge.
Come on, Juicy, break this up. Break this up.
There you
Nice,
go,
that boy.
Way to be there.
Into the map here. Team Liquid will
Oh, he almost had a crazy read on it.
a little bit of composure
Hey, what
because
are you
most
doing?
of the ones that are just really forcing the issue.
You're being crazy.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Blocked his own ball. Someone help Team Liquid out. They just do not want to score.
A Chronic did all the work there, neither of his teammates realizing just how good that was. All of the work was done for them, and yet nobody comes in for that final touch.
Okay. All right. Buckle it back down.
Alright, Joy's got this.
Let's go, Joy. Or Cash. I trusted you, Matt.
Sorry.
Oh, Juicy.
Juicy, you've got to play here.
Double touch. Ah! Please.
Beatbox it. I'm beatboxing.
Hit him with the scat, man. Skibidi boom bada bop. Oh, the redirect. Cash. Woo!
We're happy, Peach. We're not mad at you. Don't worry.
There's just no way he's got the touch. The skimmy dip six.
That was a nasty shot.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Sorry, Peach.
But boy, oh boy, we haven't
Peach
seen
doesn't
that
know
kind
what
of
the fuck's
magic
going
from
on.
Moist
Just
for a
freaking out.
long time.
Thanks to
What
Prime
a
Malcolm and the
way to
resub,
end
Pat.
OT game number 1. Moist Esports.
She
That
is.
is
She
just-
what?
That's, I'm
She's the
sorry,
same
but that is
color as
ridiculous.
them.
What just
She's
happened?
cheering
That's
them
one
on.
of the
Oh,
best
because
goals
we're
we've seen
orange
today.
team, you're
That
saying.
is exactly
I
what
see.
that is.
Yeah, Orang
Like
Strat
off the
live.
sidewall,
Yep.
Immediately into the redirect from Cash. Perfectly top bins too. People wondering, would Cash be able to fit on this roster?
Thanks,
Would he
Resub.
be
Saiyan and
able
Wondrous.
to take over that role of a high level, a high pressure mechanical player. That's what he's been doing for years now. And I feel like Moist are the perfect team for him to show off those skills.
That was disgusting. Then and Cash just knew he was going to get that skin, but the power
God, that
he got
actually
off the
was so
wheels
gross.
That was nasty.
That was
ridiculous.
so fucking
What a way to end
gross.
the OT. What a game.
Wow.
Like Atto, if he can figure out what team he's on, that
I
could
love
be the
both
catalyst
Stumpy
for
and
Liquid to come
CJ.
back, but
They're both.
Moist
We also had
Esports,
two
as we
goals in that one.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, as we said, Moist, they had to take down, you know, the Hogan boys. So clearly we knew that they were coming to play here so far this tournament, and what a statement to make game 1. That is.
Peach, you have a look on your face like
It's
you're about to
scary
start fucking
overtime
shit
now, I
up.
think, for both teams.
Just
Yeah,
like
they're
the
not
Moist
thinking as much.
boys. Let's
And they
go.
would've
Let's
liked- I think they could really
go.
like to throw the kitchen
Oh,
sink and
shit.
everything
Oh,
that
okay,
goes in
that's
the cupboard
so
underneath.
tough.
That was just like off by a
That
millimeter.
tactic really
Yeah,
does
that's so
play
It
well.
looked like
sad.
Joyo was about to spank it.
First goal.
Yeah.
I've seen a reset
And
here.
they did.
Joyo just creeps too hard, and
Cheat.
well, there's probably a man in the green
He
room
tried to
called
cheat it a
Johnny
little
Boy that
much
won't
off
be happy
kickoff.
with that kickoff. The
It's
fast
alright.
speed and the
It's all
turnout,
good.
No one protecting the net. The 50-50, if it just goes a little bit behind Joyo, it is a goal every day of
Nice
the week. You
catch.
can't
Maybe,
do that,
oh, maybe
Moist,
he
but
should have just let that go
maybe it
in.
is a sign, Stumpy, you know, they're still a new team.
Still very fresh, still going to be issues like that. That pass now coming down towards central
Oh,
into
oh.
the net with a Chronic spending
Wait.
it on and then not getting that second touch.
Oh, nice
my
move.
God.
Just
Please.
Oh!
Over the top, and
Fuck, that was so
fades
close.
away in the end.
Damn. Good look though. That was a good look.
Yeah, great look.
Close one there is Chronic almost just tried to go for the psycho. The first touch
Hey,
was
stop biting things.
fantastic, and his teammates trusted him on it, but they do get out of danger here. Liquid, they keep this 1-goal lead. A Chronic with a bit of space as well. The bump
Oh no, we can't be whiffing like that. We can't be whiffing like that. Not in
I
top
can't
6.
tell if he got bumped here.
He didn't. He just I think he just whiffed. Yeah.
He did get touched. But it was
Did he?
like a bump. Yeah,
Looked like he
so
missed.
hit him.
Maybe he did get bumped.
They had a giggle on that one, at least Oski did, realizing that, okay,
Here,
good,
get
that
off my
one
desk.
sneaks his
It's
way
bad
just
luck.
about
That's good
past.
luck down there.
45 seconds, Liquid already looking better than, to be completely honest, they looked in the entirety of game 1.
They're on
My
right
gosh.
now, and the bumps we didn't see, the physicality.
Okay,
of
nice way to
game
challenge
number one,
that.
but Just shows that Liquid are growing in confidence, and Atto is figuring out that he's on the blue team, ladies and gentlemen. So this could be huge for Liquid confidence here in game number 2, Stumpy.
Yeah, I mean, I
Nice,
think
Joyo.
Let's get it out of here. I don't like the ball on our side.
Nice.
Those demons to bed. We can stop thinking about the own goal, the own
Okay.
Oh, here we go, Cash. Good demo. Wait.
Yep, great. Oh, it was so close.
It was close.
Progressing down the pitch on this play. With one, he goes to the bump on Juicy, gets a touch over the
Ah,
top. That's
shit.
Cash
Oh,
on the
okay,
floor.
okay.
Yeah, Cash is still there.
Cash has room? Oh,
Almost. If he had a little more boost,
hold on there, too.
yeah.
Come on.
Oh,
Just
let's go.
Slam
Slam it, Joyo, slam it.
Joyo to shoot top corner.
Come on, Juicy.
Chronic clears it wide, but only finding Juicy.
God damn it.
We're getting such good looks.
Yeah, these are good looks.
Keep them coming. Let's keep buzzing.
The best team in the world is just always being able to score, even when it looks like they're about to concede. It just the way they transition the ball.
Nice,
Oh, good
Joyo.
move, Joyo.
Oh, nice. He got another touch on it. Where's Cash? There he
There's
is.
Cash.
It just
No!
The late equalizer there is a huge read out. Cash was lurking. Atto now solo play, gets the flip, breaks and
Nice,
fakes it
Cash.
underneath.
Come on, Cash, let's go, baby.
Two moist members to jump. Cash tries to
Yeah.
get the dribble. Chronic.
Perfect.
Joyo's going. Joyo's going, though.
Little 50-50 in there. Allows Oski here with a boost. Juicy's on an eye.
Nice. Nice. Right
Nice
back.
good play. Miss it.
Yeah.
You
got the reset. Nice way to break it up.
Just to allow time for Juicy to come back in.
Still got 2.5 minutes of play time.
Too much play time. If we get one in the first half minute,
Juicy now does get
and then one in both the next minutes, we win by 1 goal.
That was a bad touch from them. Punish. Make them feel bad.
Cash, great
Carries it
fucking
to the
look.
side. There was a pass option. There was a shot. In the end, it just went a little bit wide. Didn't help anyone there. A Chronic going for the fake.
Make them repent for their sins. Let's go, Cash. Take him to the confession hole.
Cash,
Off the ceiling.
Cash.
Let's
Oh
go.
my God. Cash is insane.
I know, that was so clean.
Bangs it in the net. The cannon blasts through the entirety of Liquid's
That was
defense.
disgusting.
That's what you like to see at church.
Yep.
Oh, and then
it's not
Juicy.
Sunday. Oh, and Juicy said,
Juicy said it's still Sunday.
Yeah, he said, I'll do that too. Why not?
Just the three-man offense. We know
Oh,
what
I
Cash
thought
can do. We
Joy
saw
was
it
getting a
on
little bumpy
quadrant
bump.
multiple
I did too.
times, and
Come on, Juicy.
now
Come on,
again for
Juicy.
Moist. This
You
is
go
a sensational comeback
crazy.
here, but they still need one more, Stumpy.
Ah.
Oh, this is danger. Come on. Come on. Break this up. Nice.
Nice, Juicy.
Players in the backfield mean that they can't work out of defense as quick as they would like to. Atto challenging with Joyo in the top.
Nice.
There, here we go. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, here we go, Juicy.
He's
got it over. Backboard!
Oh,
Camera angle was
Broke it up.
confusing.
Barely, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, there was another
Did they touch it?
opportunity
Damn.
Off the ceiling, they're just showing the flare right now. Joyo gets 50-50'd out.
Come on, Cash. You
Let's
got
go, Cash.
room.
One-on-one.
What you do? Oh, he tried to fake him out there.
Yeah, I know.
Juicy there.
But
Moist
Juicy
controls
says, you
the
know what?
midfield.
Oh!
Look at that set.
Oh!
God.
Himself, Juicy.
Okay.
What
Came
the
through and he did the
fuck?
rest.
That a boy.
From Juicy comes from that back corner, and the demo opening up the entire backfield too.
Love that. Good angle. Good angle.
Really
That a
turned this
boy.
on. And it feels like Liquid, although they had those really early goals in the first 30, 40 seconds.
Oh, and then Joyo.
been able to
Joy
The
on
reset?
front two.
Joy with one-
Oh, down to Juicy. Oh, good look. Good look.
Again, grounded on the floor, making sure that he doesn't give any
Come
opening
on,
or
Jordan,
give
break
any
it up.
idea
Nice.
of where his party is going to take him.
Love this midfield game from Moist. They're just
Oh,
challenging.
God.
They can. That's a huge
play a little
reset.
defense.
Oh, huge. Good D, good D. Way to lock it down.
Oski now tries
Juicy,
to
Juicy.
control it.
No.
Cash.
Oh, thank you, Cash.
Trouble, but again, Liquid backing off, seemingly just trying to set up an
Who's
easier
up there?
goal.
Oh, no,
Oh,
no,
boy.
no.
Oh!
Big placement, Joyo! Just
Excellent shit, Joyo. All right, let's get it out of here. Let's get it out.
Nice, nice.
I'm tired of this. I'm tired of digging holes, Grandpa.
putting on a defensive clinic right now, but it's not over yet.
Damn it.
Get it out.
I thought holes would surely send us to the other
No. Ah! Just get it out.
All right, Joy, make a move. Make a move, baby.
Oh, wait, we got room. Wait, counterattack. We got room.
Juicy's on the offensive. A Chronic.
Cash.
He's coming.
Shot from Cash, but saved away by Oski. That right wing is
Come
going
on,
to see him
Juicy.
challenge versus Juicy.
Off the ceiling.
Juicy.
Down to Cash. Down to Cash.
Cash
Oh, all right. OT.
Blocked out, ground found.
Ah.
Game two.
Oh, Moist have found a way. Liquid 2-0 up at the start of this game.
Oh God. Weight room. Weight room.
Wait.
Yo!
Moist Esports.
Let's
Oh
go.
my God, boys! Great
seconds is all.
Way to be in there and scrappy.
They were it was like a what's it called in rugby, a scrum. It
A
was
scrum.
There was a cartoon dust cloud. Nobody knew what was happening. And
Yeah, I'm about to fucking
Juicy.
scrum myself here in a minute.
yeah,
That's
I'm-
looking
I'm
good.
scrumming all over the place, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
Having the advantage over
huge.
the now, I suppose you
Thanks to the
could call
resub
them
local,
RLCS.
cucumber,
Wow.
dill, willow, and tier
Calling
1.
the timeout straight away
Merci.
as well, so
Yep, good.
we'll see
Prime
what
Zil.
they can change up, but 2 kickoff goals stuck in
Somebody
both
said,
sides. It cost
"Matt
Moist
knows
the
about
lead in the end
rugby,
there.
let's
Could've cost
go."
Moist at the start.
Yeah, you really demonstrated your knowledge there.
Yup.
The win there.
I
Couple of
know a
costly
lot
moments
about
there,
rugby.
but I love how Moist just brought that offense, brought that midfield game. They were showing up with the bumps and the demos, and the Team Liquid almost, it felt like they were
Come
playing
on.
a little bit reserved. Like they didn't want to throw that second man in
whoops.
and got stuck deep. They didn't have that
How you
fast-paced
doing, Momo?
follow-up they usually have.
I mean,
He's a
the amount of
prime JM.
passes that we were saying, it's central, like it's there just to take that quick shot, and then it'd be a chronic
Come
thing
on,
a little
boys.
bit late, or it'd be Atom
Come
a
on.
little bit late, and then
Come
it's
on.
easy 15
I want to keep hitting
corners
and
for
hitting
defense.
and hitting.
You can't be doing that.
Yep.
You need to be pre-reading any of these passes coming in. If they're not successful,
We're scrumming.
then you can turn
We're
around and
scrumming.
make sure you have that
Thanks
third
for the
man
resub
behind
tour.
you, but I appreciate with Liquid, they've fallen
We should
prey
buy
to
a
those
rugby
long shots
team.
over and over again, and they
Yeah.
don't be their downfall. On the other side, on Moist, Cash. What a
We'll name it I'm Gonna
double
Scrum.
over 700
That's a
point
cool
games.
name.
2 in a
Yep.
row where he has been the top point scorer. He's been on top for shots, saves, whatever you look at. He has been leading.
I
And
can feel
Cash
the
is
real
a player
enthusiasm
that's
behind
not
that.
been
I can tell you
overlooked,
like
a
my
lot
name.
of respect, especially
It's a
on
cool name.
Quadrant. But he's a player that
The
now
Scrum
is really
Dumpsters.
shine, and that man
That's
is
and that's a better name.
screaming
Yeah, that was from
goals.
chat. Oh, can I have one
I
of
mean,
those?
he's been absolutely electric.
Wait, are you getting
which
food or
usually isn't
anything?
good around water, I've heard, but
Huh?
well, it's working here
I
for
think
Moist
it's really
Esports. They have just
shocking.
found something here off the ceiling. That just set up the comeback
It's
there
something
for
edible.
Moist, and since then they just rolled through. Found the kickoff goal in the
Thanks.
overtime as well. They'll be
Love you,
thanking their
toots.
lucky stars for that one. But they did give Liquid a cheapie as well. So
Mhm.
everything, swings and roundabouts, they say. Everything comes back round, and it was Moist Esports. Get the 2-0 lead, and well, you'd have to consider this right now a bit of an upset so far. Team Liquid, top
Oh,
four
look at
major.
Noah.
Yeah, he's holding down the
Now,
fort.
the team up
Yep.
100 points, bear in mind.
The lighting makes it look like he's kind of like an evil villain.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's just in
How
like
many
he's just in like that white room where Squidward escaped to in that SpongeBob episode to be alone.
happy with what I was doing just
True.
I thought I'd give you more to help.
Let's get it. Oh, maybe we just start early.
Let's-
oh,
Wait, that's
Oh.
a great pass.
Yeah,
oh,
that- yeah,
great look,
good
great
look.
look.
Good look.
Juicy's kinda, he's buzzing.
Yeah, he's dialing in.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Hello, operator. I'm looking to clap cheeks."
What a boring stat. 15 seconds.
Oh, okay, Cash.
Any incidents
Cash
so
has been
far
on that
against
Moist
Atto into
Esports
this
weightlifting
midfield.
regimen, and it shows.
It does show.
Joyo
The
taking
reset?
this guy, the man who
Joyo, the 1v2?
For some reason that people did not want
Did
him
you see?
on Moist, so he was the last person they wanted on
To
there.
Cash?
The love and outpouring that he
What the
received
fuck? Ah!
What put this bar there?
new teammate is going to be giving them a little bit more.
Oh my God, Joyo almost still actually got a crazy shot off of that bump.
Yeah, that was actually almost gross.
Yeah, confidence is a massive
So
thing
Cash.
for Joyo. Was the talking
Oh
point.
my
Let's
of
go,
the
Cash.
Talking, he called
Queso
Juicy
roster
off,
back in
and
the day
Juicy
when Joyo
listened.
on land went in.
Oh,
Cash
yeah.
with the
Look
little
at him
one-on-one.
like a
It is
book.
night and day.
Good pass? Oh.
Backing himself.
Almost, almost.
Perhaps these new rosters all
Nice,
he needs
Juicy.
to regain that
Oh,
confidence. We
Oski-
know he's
Oski
got all
was
the mechanics
lucky.
in the world, the freestyle background, everything in between.
Here we
Starting
go.
to see it again.
Oh, Joyo's already up. Oh,
Taking away
Oh.
Phil's block as well.
Juicy on
dump it. Oh my God.
Joyo, but he unfortunately finds the post.
Fuck, that was such a good look. Everything is so pretty. Just put it in.
Joyo re-jumped from 14 light years away.
I know. He had such a good angle on that too. That shot was so nice.
That really was. Come on, Juicy.
Nice,
Come on,
Juicy.
Nice.
Break it up. Oh God.
Bought some time.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, get it
Nice.
out.
Oh, you got time, you got room, you got
Oh.
time, you got all the tools at your disposal.
He pushed it through, and then Cash.
Oh, and then-
And then Joyo?
It was Juicy. He threw it off the corner, and it was a
Oh,
dangerous
oh God.
time there for Moist, but they find a way out. Chronic's got a bit of time to work with. Juicy with
Okay.
boost.
Come on, Juicy. Oh, good move.
And get the 50-50 or perhaps the beat and the
Broke his
50.
ankles?
Are we up?
Are we? No.
Joyo
no.
side flips the other way, just gives himself a
Oh,
little bit
okay.
of space, but that allows
Are we
Team
up for
Liquid
this?
to get back.
Do we beat them?
Oh, nice Cash.
Again, found by Cash, who gets a brilliant 50 back.
Not gonna lie, I thought that was Juicy's card for a second. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, that camera angle was doing us no favor.
That left wing,
Oh!
see him go up, but
A little took us action there.
Yeah.
Back of the car.
Well,
Oh! God! Everything just feels good.
Alright, yeah, we were buying time to get some boosts there.
Yeah.
Hero says here, I'll take this ball. Please, thank you.
Set up some solo play attempts. Oski perhaps with his scheme off the ceiling.
Oh.
Quite get it off the corner rather.
Oh no, we're in no man's land.
We're scrambling.
I hate
Get it
being in
out.
no man's land.
I know, me too. I don't like when it gets like that.
They held on so well last
Oh, nice. Now we got some
Nice.
We had some. No, come on. Oh,
Oh shit. Freedom.
nice, Joyo. Way to break it
Oh,
up.
yeah, baby.
Way to be there.
That board is just completely and utterly defended. That is locked down.
Oh, this is
nice, Cash.
Oh my God.
Get it the fuck out!
Boys, we just gotta hold,
Pinch.
and then score.
Oh!
They can just be red. They're quite floaty.
That was a good look.
Yeah, a little extra mustard that might have squeaked in.
Might make a cool play here.
Let's go, Cash.
Yep.
Let's go, Cash.
Yep. Yep.
He can't chase it. He didn't have enough boost to chase it.
No boost. No boost juice.
Maybe suggest to their bronze 2 teams. It is massive, and well, there was a massive plea coming out from.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh! Good D. Way to lock it down, Cash.
You're definitely a second ahead of me again.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm in the future.
But whoever's left back on that island is just showing
You
up,
just read
touching
the
up,
plays better than I do.
Oh,
I
that's.
see. Oh, geez.
Oh my god! Oh my god! He's fucking D. Let's go, Joyo, the musty! And he's following it!
The ball's so fast! How could they see it?
I love when we see Joy go for musties, though. It means he's confident. It means that that's probably going to be a game-winning goal as well. He doesn't
Get. Oh! Wow! Let's go, Joyo. He's so fast!
Oh, did he get a little bump? Does Cash just rip this? Is this the cannon?
Did he get the reset? No, I don't think he got the reset. Let's go, Juicy. No!
Juicy. Oh, dirty play. Where's
Come on,
the
Cash.
ref?
Cash has got boost, and he's got a smile.
And that's all you need.
Oh god.
Oh Jesus.
Come on, let's go, Cash. Let's go, Cash. Cross country. Let's go, Joyo.
Joyo.
Juicy. Are we up?
Are we up?
Nice.
We are up. But are we up again?
Oh, Cash!
Come on, Juicy. Oh.
All right, OT again. All right, OT.
Come on, boys.
Ugh.
I need you to bury this. Let's go, Juicy. Oh, good fake. Way to be patient.
Oh, he actually got it over him too.
Oh, damn.
Let's go, Cash. Oh! Almost a great look.
Great look.
Going to be a kickoff goal, as we saw in that first one. Looking more
Go in.
irritated with a blue head on that ball. Has to be saving it away from his own net. Great pass central.
Here we go.
Cash.
Here we go.
Maybe he misses?
Keep striking. Keep striking. Go, Juicy.
We're like a hornet's nest and you guys shook it.
You shook it. You fools.
You fools, don't you know what happens? You're gonna get stung.
Oh, way to be patient, Cash. Good read.
Oh no. Nice.
Let's go. Let's go, Joyo.
Come on,
Reset. Nice.
Nice.
Through two. Through two.
Push it through.
Oh, fuck. But Juicy. Off the ceiling. Juicy. Backboard. Yes.
There you go, boys. Let's go.
Juicy is icy right now in OT.
God. There we fucking go. Let's go, boys.
Woo!
Come on.
Off the ceiling with the fake double backboard, and it's Cash already in the air for the follow-up. Moist
Come on, let's go.
Things in Prime, Scary and the resub.
Nah, you're not having this one.
Valmy,
At 10
Radiant, and
shots to
Hursky.
5, double the shots, 1 goal to none. Moist Esports on the brink of sweeping Team Liquid. Last time, Stumpy, it was a sweep for Team Liquid.
Yes, huge.
Now it might be time for Moist's turn to return serve.
We are seeing such an exciting time in Europe right now. Because this is a brand new Moist team that are going up against Liquid and have taken 3 overtimes in a row. Yes, it's been close, but they have taken those 3 overtimes in a row. We've also seen
There was some wild defense from the boys on that one, I'll tell you what.
4-1 Carmine Corp. We've got
Yeah, that
Hogan
was-
mode in the lower
that
bracket
was
quarterfinals
nuts.
as well, and BDS, who are another astonishing team.
Oh, I haven't heard of BDS since
Look at that
2019.
smile on our boy
Where did they
Cash.
come from?
Yep.
Europe is just bonkers. We have so many teams here that can go to majors and truly threaten for the
The boy
title.
Juicy?
And yet,
Yeah. Oh, Joyo's got a Jigglypuff behind him.
Oh, he does. True. I didn't even notice that little detail. All right, let's go.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Liquid still have it in them. No, they're reverse sweeps.
Did he just call her headband nerdy? Did I hear that right?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
We
but
love a double elim.
Oh, Joyo. Oh my god, the reset. He's still just styling. He's still just styling.
Oh, could
He's
you
just out,
imagine?
he's out here in a training pack having fun.
Way to get a touch there, Juicy. Don't.
Oh!
This is not your ball.
Bully
Oh.
them! Put their head in a toilet and flush it a little swirl. Oh, that's dangerous.
Oh, shit. A little swirly action.
Just a little swirly.
But then also say bullying's not cool.
Yeah, and then you say, Jimmy Nerdtron.
Whether it's successful or not. Oski there was waiting in the center.
Joyo?
He had nobody really to challenge that ball against him, and yet a Chronic thought.
Oh god, they don't know what to do about
Over
this.
another touch
Oh,
on
they
this.
did. They sent a guy from the ceiling. Oh, that's danger.
Communication really, I feel, lacking.
Oh god! Okay.
Wow.
Okay, huge deep. Way to lock it down.
And Juicy trying to save
Just
his
keep
tail.
going. Keep running with
He
it.
doesn't have any boost, but he's still just playing the game. He's
How
still
does
playing the
he
game with
do
that
that?
boost.
Moist madness.
His wheels could be falling off his car and he'd still be high flying.
He's still playing. Yeah, he doesn't stop.
This sort of play
Oh, that backwards musty like a bicycle kick would have been crazy.
This feels like the Moist Esports
Nice,
the case
Juicy.
we saw on land
Damn it.
last season. And
That's danger. That's
Oh
really
yeah,
danger.
it's yeah.
beautiful pass across off the
That was tough. That was just a good play. A good play.
and just finds a massive gap.
It's alright, you know, when you're playing pros, they're gonna score some.
That is sensational.
All right.
From Watto
Come-
to Wakro,
Come on.
we have seen a ground pinch pass
Please,
for the
boys.
ages. Brilliant start for Team Liquid here, but we've seen them lose
Juicy.
a 2-0 lead. When they scored them much more
Oh.
earlier as
Oh.
well,
Joyo,
they
Joyo,
need
Good
to
demo.
hold on and make sure that they don't fumble the bag.
Come on, Cash. Take control.
Oh yes, nice.
I don't want to speak to you right now.
Oh, he's getting real
Oh, that's way
stinky
rude.
with him.
That's way
Juicy,
rude.
backboard.
Juicy says here.
Joyo?
Get a little-
Awkward 50-50 out. Moist Esports almost getting the comeback here.
Way to break it up.
Time to work with 50-50
Way to be there.
coming through on Juicy.
Let's go, Joyo.
That's Joyo's
In
ball.
trouble here now, but Liquid find a way out. A Chronic downfield.
challenge,
Oski's
Cash.
there, but doesn't read it off the ceiling. Moist Esports, well, they were 2-0 down in game number 2. Stumpy, they found a way back in. They're only one.
Oh god.
Nope, no.
Oh no.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Okay. Yeah. That we missed the touch we needed there.
Infinite number of touches.
Ugh.
Does all of them. 1, 2, 3. Then
I'm, like,
bumps onto
shaking. I'm
Joyo to
nervous.
get another.
I know.
Finds large Oscar,
I forgot what it
lurking
feels like
on
going
the
Rocket
left.
League.
2 goals for Liquid, but if they aren't thinking of the loss that they had previously at this point when it went to the overtime, and then finally
Oh, okay, that's a
overtime
strong
was
clear,
to
alright.
hit,
That was.
then
That gives us
they
time for some
are-
boost.
They're better than me, because that's all I could be focusing on right now. It
Wait,
comes
please,
down
Cash.
to a Chronic passing to Oski now. Passing
Good
back
D, good
around
D.
the side of Cash.
Way to stay steadfast.
And the
Yep,
pass out
disciplined.
to Juicy to
Oh,
a
Juicy with a little musty action.
Doesn't lead
Oh, and he
anywhere as
covers it?
Chronic is going to be standing firm.
Let's see if Moist can do what we saw
Juicy.
in game number
Alright,
2.
come on, gentlemen.
Put up the
Joyo.
pressure, try and work that midfield
Oh,
game,
oh.
work
That's
their
not a great touch from him.
That was a bad touch. Yeah, we couldn't capitalize though.
Oh.
The double bump, the double
Wait, the
demo
double-
comes through as well.
Yeah, the
Demo.
double demo.
I didn't know you could double demo.
I've never
Double
seen
demo.
that.
On the backboard, I like this. He's got a flip.
Oh boy, yeah.
That's alright, that's alright.
It's away into the top right Bennies.
Atto is back.
I think I'm gonna
He had
go
a
pee.
couple
Is that
of
okay?
shots earlier
Yeah, go
on,
pee, go
but
pee.
With that wraparound air dribble opposite top right, this kid is unstoppable.
That is disgusting to redirect the
Okay,
ball
we've
from the
scored
other
more
side
goals
to
with
the
less
left
time,
find
and it
way
starts
to
right
the
there.
corner is fantastic, just like Juicy.
Man, that just fucking hurts my
Completely
feelings. What
missing
the
an open
fuck?
net. Joyo gets dunked out as well. Well, if there was ever a chance for Moist Esports to come back into this game number 4, it was right there, but Juicy couldn't get it again. What a shot from Atto.
Bear in mind, it's going to be Liquid on that best of 7 reverse sweep if they can get a few more, assuming that they also win this game.
Come
which
on,
is
come on.
locked in so far. It is a
Oh,
terrible
yeah.
game.
Oh, okay, okay.
Goes that backboard.
It's
Flip reset.
there's still hope.
Can't
There's still a
quite
chance
see it,
here.
However, now Atto in the corner, just trying to get as
Minute
many
30.
as possible. Final 90 seconds kicked in.
Great, it was like
And
you were
must
giving
be
me a
panic
play-by-play
stations
while I
right
was
now.
peeing.
It might have taken 3
Yeah,
games.
that's what I was thinking.
Oh wow, what a save.
Good D.
It
Good D again.
Nice.
Cash gets it to the side, but Team Liquid, they've got 3.
There's still a chance. 3 goals in a minute. Child's play. Light work. Let's go, Joyo.
Lesser men
Cash
have
is
done
up.
more before.
Cash is up. Ow!
Oh, wow.
God, that was such a good fucking shot, too.
I
That's
don't understand how he stopped that one.
that's just good D, unfortunately.
This entire game. A wonderful turnaround.
Fuck, man.
The confidence is clearly back. His mechanics are no longer betraying him, getting own saves, own goals. He's been wonderful in this third match with 1 goal apiece, though everybody has been contributing. 45 seconds and a Chronic passing that one central yet.
Alright, yeah, just go next.
That ticks down, leaves more question marks on Moist. Juicy cannot go anywhere with that ball, and a monstrous save from the backboard gives it the final 30 seconds towards Liquid into the own orange half.
Pack it up. We're going to game 5 here. Joyo takes it to the side. Maybe a consolation goal late here for Moist, but well, Ato's got other ideas. Cash is in trouble. The pop-up. Juicy gets in touch with the back.
Yeah.
We'll be able to follow it. 15 on the clock.
Still keeping some good D here.
Yep. We're just finding our fundamentals.
Oh, good reset.
Ato has been the man in this individual
Alright,
game.
that's alright.
Taken away the title for the most points in the games by previously owned by Cash in all of the previous ones. I think he was MVP in all of them. And this time Ato standing firm at the
That's a rough
front
game.
of that
Let's regain.
charge.
We got this. Come on,
He
boys.
turned on Heat Seeker mode that game, Atto, but this
He's a
time
prime
joined the
Frith
right
in tier
team,
1.
which is huge. The blue
He's
team
Emules
gets
and the
win.
resub,
He knows
the
which
Korea.
goal to shoot in. It took him 3 games, but he's down away there. 1 goal, 5 saves, 7 shots. The pressure from Atto was immense. Team Liquid, what a comeback here. Well, they had to do it. It was now or never, Stumpy, and they found a way. Still a massive task. This is a best of 7. Reverse sweeps don't happen too often, except against me one time. But, you know, we'll forget about that. That's why I'm talking to you guys now. Team Liquid, they can do it, though. They've got the mindset, the mentality, well coached.
Yeah, I feel like as well.
There were so many good looks there that just didn't go in for us.
Yeah.
Thanks to the resub, Chris.
They were approaching the previous few, you know. They had problems where they weren't shooting quite confidently enough, where they weren't moving up as a second man confidently enough either. But look at Large Oscar on your screens right now. He is happy, he is excited, he is ready and prepared and making sure that he is going to be the man that will be alongside Atto and a Chronic in this potentially historic best of 7 reverse sweep.
Alright, come on, gentlemen. Let's go, boys. Let's get wet. 1 game. Just 1 more W here, please.
One more, boys.
We just need 1 more W here. Oh my fucking god. Way to lock that shit down. Wow. Good bump. Good bump. God damn it. Okay. Get it out. Just get it the fuck out. Just get it out.
Team Liquid could have scored 8 times. Instead, they scored.
Don't want the ball here.
Couple of boost advantages on the side of.
Alright, let's go, Juicy. Let's get it the fuck out.
Moist have burned quite a lot to get this ball away.
Alright, he got it over?
Worth it to
Yep.
alleviate any of that pressure. And teams, by the way, all time.
Do we get to take a whole breath at least?
Alright, let's
There
get
we
it.
go.
Oh my god, wait. This is a good opportunity to strike. The musty.
Musty?
And he gets the second touch too. He keeps it here.
That's just over 1.1%.
Nice, Cash. Come on. Come on. Where we at?
Juicy's up. Off the ceiling.
He follows.
Not enough boost. Not enough boost.
Let's
Let's go, Cash.
Nice way to get it over.
We've got Scrub Killer. It's his 106th birthday.
Oh, nice, Joyo.
Lower final.
Happy birthday, bear in mind everybody in chat. Scrub Killer. Happy birthday, Scrub.
Come on, Cash. Get it out. Get it out. Oh, no, no, no. We got bumped. We got bumped. Fuck. These bumps.
We've seen in, well, 1% of the time.
1 pass from Oscar and 1 tap in from a Chronic around 2
Alright.
defenders of Moist.
Alright, boys. Let's
Buckle
get
it back down. Plant our feet. Trick or treat.
Right foot. Don't forget it.
Here we go, Joyo.
You dare go up against Joyo?
That fool.
Growing here. It just feels more and more
No.
possible for Team Liquid to.
That was a crazy pass. I'll give him credit there.
Some would say an insurmountable comeback here. Cash
Let's
does
go.
get 50-50.
Oh, it's such a good shot. Oh my god. Good save, though.
Save.
No, that 50-50. Recover, recover. Refocus.
Come on, Joyo. Come on, Joyo. This is your big
No,
dog.
he didn't have any boost to get there. God damn it.
Let's just skip game 6 and go to Champ Field, Stumpy.
I feel like Moist wouldn't be too happy with that brand new ruling of when the cards at game 7, it just sort of happens.
We're having a hard time clearing the ball right now. They're really striking.
As we said, we did see it before. Team Moisty come back.
It's a game of momentum.
Didn't quite work out in the previous game number 4.
But look at this brand new Liquid that we're seeing, though. They're playing confidently. They're playing further up. They're passing a lot more.
There you go, Juicy.
They seem more aware of where their teammates are and their
Careful.
opposition.
Oh, Joyo just keeps getting bumped. There you go, Cash. All right, let's go. The cannon.
Let's go, Cash.
Oh, nice. Good
Let's
move.
get us going again.
Yeah, let's get us
First few
going.
games just felt like, you know, it was the Moist Esports freestyle show. They just had so much time to work with, but now they're getting none at all. Looking deep.
All right, Joyo, here we go. Let's go, Joyo. Get it down to Cash. Oh, Cash went up for it. I like that. Oh, that's free. That's free. We like that. We like that.
Boys, let's go.
We like
Let's
that.
go.
It wasn't as free as I would have liked it to be. I got a little scared there for a moment, but it's there. We're there.
They like clamped down.
Yeah, they did. They got like some kind of vice grip on it there for a second.
Then Joyo had to go Super Saiyan Blue.
He did. Ultra Instinct. Kaioken times 10.
It's hard to differentiate these two.
Oh my god, these bumps.
I'm getting tired of these bumps, I'll be honest.
It's so cringe.
Hit the commish on the horn.
Okay, nice. Come on, let's get it out. Nice. Good challenge. Juicy's up. Oh my god, what the fuck?
What are we doing? We gotta talk. Nice save.
Okay.
That should have been a goal, but Oski just went for the easy shot instead of putting it in.
What is happening?
He is him, it's Atto. How many times, Stumpy?
He's not just Atto, he's the whole damn foot. Goes off the ceiling.
Ah.
Top corner found. My word, man! What a different player to who we saw earlier in this series.
We can't be having those kind of situations like that.
Mercy of a wonder goal.
He's just grown legs after the first few games there, Atto, and wow, Team Liquid, this is the team that we see, you know, top 4 team.
Good pass. Good pass back. Here we go. The cannon. Set us up something here, Cash, please.
Come alive, Moist Esports, they're a brand new lineup. This is where they're going to be tested. Do they have the consistency?
All right, way to break that shit up. Yeah. Way to get it out of there. Down to Joyo. Joyo, or Juicy's up. Nice. What?
There he is. 2 goals of his own, 2 sausages, and he's done a nice save down the other end as well. Team Liquid.
I think that crossed the line. That's a bunch of baloney.
Could I please see a replay of that?
It's nearly upon us.
Get the developers on the phone.
90% of the way in, and yet it was just about squoze out of the net. Oski now fancies a little bit of ceiling play. Manages to get it quite thriftingly on
that was a fucking heartbreaker.
That is so sad. We needed that one there. All right, just 2 more here. Let's put 2 more in. Go to OT. Come on, boys. Nice, Juicy.
Nice.
That may be a chance for one. Oski.
Way to get a touch.
Nice 50.
We stole their boost.
By the same player. Oski should have really gone for a bump there, I feel, and that's just another goal, but instead goes to the more challenging redirect.
I don't mind it though. He's feeling it. He's trying to get online. We saw a Chronic and Atto in it.
Okay, come on. 30 seconds, 2 goals. It can be done. It will be done.
Good pass.
Oh, that's such a good pinch there. Oh.
Come on, Juicy. Squish this
Juicy,
through. Come on,
please.
Juicy. You gotta win that.
Oh no.
I mean, the momentum. You
Damn.
see that
All right.
All
All right, let's take our timeout. Let's use our timeout buff.
Yes, they won all 3 of them in overtimes. They were so close to being those chances instead
good
of
luck.
going for Liquid. However, Moist managed to have those moments.
That's
They
so
differentiated
fucked.
themselves
If
earlier
that
on,
Juicy shot had
and
gone
Liquid
in,
have really
that
stolen
could have
the
been a
show,
different ball
especially in
game.
these latter matches. A garbage time goal for Joy.
All right, give us 1 second on the clock.
Don't be celebrating that one too much though, as game 6 is suddenly upon us. And a fun fact, not only are Moist taking a timeout here and now, the last best of 7 reverse sweep in Europe happened almost a year ago to the day. All right, it was May 21st, 2022.
That was us.
Literally a year minus 1 week ago, and that was Moist Esports reverse sweeping endpoint.
Yeah, I was fucking hyped too. All right, I'm gonna take a piss real quick. Maybe that's what we need. Empty bladder.
At the hands of Liquid for another.
All right, boys. Come on.
You're really,
Come on.
You're really hitting us with. There's some things happening here. Where you're giving us reverse sweep stats. D-Rec, shout out to him as well.
Thank you, D-Rec.
You're giving us historical
beautiful
stats. 1
jersey.
year ago, we'll say to the
You
day.
can pick up
we'll
moistglobal.com.
say, you know, a week from today. But let's go with 1 year ago to the day, ladies.
Yeah, you can get that hoodie there too.
Best of 7 reverse sweep, and now perhaps we could see it going the other way. Wow,
incredible.
Team Liquid, they have just found a way to turn it around. Moist Esports do take the timeout. I wouldn't have minded seeing the timeout after that game forward just to stem the momentum because, well, now it just feels like Liquid are online.
I don't. I'm torn on this.
I want to see some smiles from the boys.
I like it after 2 losses.
Come on, smile, Juicy.
Like, this has been the second loss. Obviously, now we're going into Game 6. We're going to be seeing them.
I need smiles. I need
Tokyo.
good vibes, good vibrations.
I don't hate that they didn't just count the last one up to a fluky win and then thought they can win
Thank
it.
you,
But equally,
Chad.
you've got that to use. You may as well use it to your advantage. I'm happy that they're using it now and not right before Game 7, though.
Oh, I'm with you. You can't call it a Game 7. It's too late here. The Liquid train is rolling on. And for me, Stumpy, I just feel like if I'm looking at the Moist Esports lineup, has the cannon, has he run out of firepower? I just haven't quite seen him.
That's ridiculous.
That was more than 90% in. Did you see that shot?
It was ridiculous. He
That was
like, found a way.
That was like
That shot
maybe. That
was actually like there was nothing left on the ball.
2 more for Liquid and they get this best of 7 reverse sweep. The 19th that will have happened
insane.
ever in the RLCS.
What?
Not just in this new open
The shot.
Not just in
Oh,
this
the juicy
new
shot.
Go in.
Not
Yeah.
just in Europe. In the entirety of the RLCS ever.
Okay,
this would be
come on.
number 19. Neo Tokyo is another stepping stone on that journey.
As we said, every game as well just feels like it's more and more Liquid series to lose almost. I know they're still down in the series here 3-2, but unless
Come on,
this
boys.
timeout
Come
can
on.
seriously change it up here for Moist, they just haven't found a way to deal with Liquid's pressure, and they're just bringing that heat in the midfield. In the
All right,
offense.
please.
Please.
We have so many friends in Bikini Bottom that want to see us get W's. Let's
It's
do
so
it for them.
true. Think of our Bikini Bottom friends.
That's such a sad fucking start. What an unlucky. Oh my god.
Oski wants to dance his way to Champions Field.
That's just so unlucky. Wow.
And it's Oski to do it. Bounces the ball off Joyo and then has the wherewithal to follow it up.
It's all good. Let's follow that with one of our own.
There's really not much to be done there. That's just a really unlucky moment.
Put a
There we go,
pass.
Cash. Nice, Cash. There you go, Cash.
Boys. That was crazy.
See, good response, a good answer.
Look at this. Pass straight into a beautiful bump and a beautiful shot. Oh. Wow. Wow.
16 seconds.
That's the cannon.
After we saw
Atta boy.
Liquid get their first goal.
I want to see us get down and dirty.
I want to see some mud and some spit. Oh, I actually really thought we had a good shot there with that bump.
Nice, Cash. Come on, do it to him. Oh, we don't boost.
Oh, but Juicy's going the distance. Oh, he's got no boost.
He's got what we said, though.
Yeah.
No boost to work with. The Chronic works it downfield. He has no boost as well.
Nice.
50-50. Moist Esports trying to set up.
Careful.
Oski setting
There you
up
go. Take away that backboard.
Cash is ready
Let's
on
go,
the
Cash.
sidewall.
Oh, nice
That-
read. Nice read.
Where we at?
Break it up, Juicy. Up.
Sorry, he challenged?
Yep.
Nice, Troy. Way to smack that down.
Both of them so far. The precedent is set that Moist will be able to take it here, and we won't even see that Champions Field.
Come on,
Liquid
let's go,
have
Joyo.
got the momentum in the series for
He doesn't
sure.
have much boost.
He doesn't. Yeah, he was
He
just
did
kind
all
of
he
stalling
could.
it.
50-50. Chronic gets bumped on
There
you go,
sidewall.
Juicy. Run with it. Run with it.
Minute 15 gone. 1-1.
Nice.
Nice. Come on. We can turn this in our favor.
Yes, here we go. That's a good opportunity. No.
Oh, it just came off a little hot.
Good.
Nice.
Good D. Huge
We got
D.
numbers.
Challenge with Oski in the midfield. Isn't able to get anywhere. Instead, Atto
Oh, God.
central. One
Oh
break,
my
one
god.
one
Shit.
Oh my god.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Off that shot,
Uh.
one goal.
It's alright. Come on now.
Now that we're gonna see that go the distance this series. Joyo tries to read it. A shot coming in, but he just finds it underneath there. Atto, he has been him all series long, as you said. He's been a whole foot, a whole leg, not just the toe. And now he's turning into just the enormous
Oh, why Joyo put? What the fuck was that? What? Why did that?
I don't know what that was.
Did he miss input?
Let's see.
He absolutely
Looks
did.
like-
Yeah, he absolutely did.
All right, take a breath.
Okay.
Come on, Joel. Big breath in.
This is Team Liquid.
You're good.
Just finding some cheapies.
We've gone from the toe, and we're going all the way up the body.
I feel like Moist have just given them so many cheapies here. I said it's a new lineup, and maybe we're just seeing the experience of Liquid in these pressure situations as a cohesive
come on
unit,
now.
as a team. Because
What about Gotham
structurally
City?
right now, Moist
They need
Oh,
us.
they love
There's so many
Gotham City.
gaps.
Yeah, they need us too.
2 minutes gone and 3
Nice.
goals.
That's a good setup.
Sitting pretty on that blue side. Oski bangs it to Atto.
That's tough, yeah.
That is it.
All right. Well,
On fire.
Oh, what a perfect
Man.
touch off the corner, off the sidewall, and he just finds it brilliantly.
Tough.
Top bids or bottom corner, should I say. Atto is stepping up big
Come on,
time.
boys.
He's been the catalyst.
Let's get those monitors on. Let's warm up the fingies. Let's get some goals flowing again.
Yes, please.
He's added a couple of
There you go,
shoulders and he's
Joel.
chucked
There you
his
go,
teammates
Joel.
on his back.
He is.
Come on.
Oh,
Big
how does
goal.
this not go in?
It's a little bit hairy, but does manage to do so. And a Chronic so cleverly calling Atto off that save as well. Knows he has more momentum, knows he can send it further.
Come on.
And look at the counter-attack that has managed to grow.
I don't want to see any tilt,
This is disgusting.
no anger.
Yeah, please,
We're
no
happy,
tilting.
We're playing Rocket League, and we're gonna get a little comeback here.
Yeah, we can close it out here or go to game 7. Just no tilts. Just no tilts.
Yeah.
Don't let the mental crumble, please, God.
The mental
Not
stays
anymore.
strong.
We're approaching that 2-minute mark left, and it all just feels
There you go,
a
Cash.
little
That's a
bit
great pass.
Like Moist are they need to hold on. This is, bear in mind,
Oh.
whoever loses this will
Not
be
enough
going
boost to
home,
get there quick
but it
enough.
Sets them up for a harder run
Nice.
down the lows, especially when you've got Calming Core.
Get it off
in
the
that lower
backboard?
bracket
Oh.
as well. We now find ourselves underneath that 2-minute mark. Atto off the backboard with one retake. Gets someone to go from the ball. Juicy to
There you go,
shoot.
Juicy.
That's go really quite far wide.
Good pass.
And just seems like any touch that Moist get on the ball right
they
now, they're
swarmed
not
that
thinking of what they can do with it. They're just thinking,
Oh.
Oh, Joel, that was such a good look at that bump, though, if it landed.
Yeah, if that bump had hit, it would have been pretty nice.
What is he?
All right, just prep for game 7, please. Just don't carry this bad juju over.
Yep, just shake it out.
Try and force Champions Field. Try and find a way to, well, I guess, make that reverse sweep possible. And it has been Atto. 4 goals on the board from 6 shots. The shooting accuracy has been
There you go,
ridiculous.
Juicy.
The double touches have been insane. He has been centimetre, millimetre perfect this game.
I mean, we've got 90 seconds left, and Atto is on over 700 points. One that I was praising both him and Cash for reaching at the end of a game. If he can break 1,000,
Oh,
this
man.
has been the Atto
Jesus.
show. A shot on target. He sets up Oski this time, and it's a 6-1 in favor of Liquid. The torrential.
I'd rather they get all the goals out now than in game
Exactly.
7.
They're wasting
Champions
them.
Field looks so devastatingly likely.
Chronics just have to sit back and enjoy the show this game. It has been Oski and Atto combining 4 goals, 2 assists, 2 goals, 4 assists for both of them. And, well, the boys, we know the mechanics can come out from this young squad, and we are just seeing it on full display here.
Damn, good try.
5-goal lead, 1 minute left. Minuteman missed the Shogun on Champions Field, Stumpy. He's just starting to stay a few dustle tones,
Good
if you
look.
will.
Let's just find one. Just find one so those floodgates open up.
I would say it doesn't matter if they do or don't here. Just as long as we don't carry whatever we're
This
doing on
energy,
defense. Yeah.
40 seconds left. Liquid, you are monstrous.
What a way to head into Game 7. Potential reverse sweep on the line. By Braziling in Game 6, Stumpy, the momentum is ridiculous right now for Liquid. I don't know what Moist can do. It just feels like everything that Liquid touches turns to gold, or it, I guess, turns into a bit of a tsunami here for this team.
30 seconds. I'm still pulling for Atto to be getting over 1,000 points in this game.
Nice. That was a great play.
That was a good look.
For Moist. He's going to be buying us a little bit more time, I suppose.
Hello.
A couple of kickoff points.
Hello.
But with 7 shots,
Give us some good juju.
Yeah, I've come to swing the momentum for Game 7.
Smart, very smart play, Danny.
Turned around from a play at the start of the series. that
All
I actually
right.
Screamed at for scoring an own goal and getting an own save.
It just feels like, I don't know how Moist get back into this game. Ever since that game number 4 where Liquid just brought the heat, there's just been no response at all. And Even after the timeout, nothing here. We're going into game 7.
Okay, we just really need to get one more win, is it? That's all.
This is going to be one-way
For George
traffic, but
Lopez,
those game
wapa.
7, Stumpy, there's something about them. It feels like everyone resets. Cash does get one.
We're getting their feel back a little bit
Yeah,
here.
come on, boys. Let's get some confidence.
Evens the tides going into game 7.
Just a couple of goals. With Liquid, in fairness, just sort of messing around a little bit. Oski flying his way past that ball. They still look very confident and happy. Crying taking a quick sip
All right.
kickoff. But Moist and Liquid going to the first ever Game 7 in L Splash.
It's alright, we love Game 7. That's where we eat.
That is where we feast.
In any iteration of rosters we've seen between these two teams.
3 subs EW covered. Messi in the prime Oliver. Oh, god damn. Alright, game 7, please. Let's clutch up. Let's get serious now. We got all the wiggles and giggles out. Now let's start playing the ball game.
676 for Oski. Iconic, as we said, just chipped in a little bit late, but it really was the Atto show. That double touch off the corner was just absolutely ridiculous there. And
we'll see that tomorrow on top goals. We'll see that tomorrow on top goals. Like realistically, like we'll see that again, guys.
I mean, this is just. It was just perfect. It was perfect. You didn't have to adjust his car at all there.
Please.
Please, I need it.
I don't know what to say if I'm moist. I'll give it up.
If we look at the landscape of this series so far, it was the first 3 wins going in.
I believe.
I also believe.
Since then, we've seen 3 regulation wins for Team
I
Liquid.
agreed with what you said. We got the giggles and the wiggles out.
Yeah, now it's time to set the dial from silly to goofy.
Come on.
Oh, here we go, Juicy.
Wiggling,
Nice.
giggling, and all around jiggling.
Keep it jiggling.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
If you're watching from your computer, maybe a couch, just edge a little bit further down the edge of your seat. Just edge a little bit
Joyo.
closer.
Come on.
There we go, Joyo.
Come on.
You
got it over him.
We're about to see something special here.
Good challenge, Juicy.
On the line, a chance in that upper final against Vitality, and boy oh boy, if there's 2 teams that are absolutely online, well, it's definitely Team Liquid.
Come on, boys, just play your
No!
game.
Get it out, get it out, get it out.
Moist Esports just starting to get to work.
Oh my god. Holy fuck, huge save.
Way to be there, Juicy.
Actually fucking huge. Now let's stay huge mode.
Pressure.
Huge mode.
Huge mode activate. Online.
Eat your lima beans from the beanstalk. Let's be massive. Wait, no, those grew the beanstalk.
And working his way around the side of one, around the side of 2.
Wait.
Yeah, we want to grow the beanstalk.
Completely from underneath him, it leaves Moist a little bit.
What are you not understanding?
Yeah, no, I've asked this before. What's the woman from the Power Rangers who feeds them little beans?
She doesn't feed. You're thinking of Rita Repulsa, but she doesn't feed them beans.
What does she give them?
She gives them a fucking ray beam blast to grow them.
Oh, I thought they ate something.
Oh no no!
Guys, you're confusing them
Get it back. Get it back.
with your bean talk.
The flow continues down the side of that mountain, and a chronic to the backboard finds Atto above that final defender. It is a continuation
Alright, boys, let's
of
go.
what Liquid established in the previous 3 games. This
Come on,
series
Oh,
very
that's
much
so
going in the
scary.
favor of
Holy
Liquid
fuck.
so far.
Come on, Juicy.
Oh
Oh no! So close.
Damn it.
Good
I thought it
look.
was gonna
Keep
break
up.
through.
Get some pressure going.
Cash cannon.
it.
No!
Why doesn't this go in?
Well, they might have just got away with
Come
it
on.
there. Moist Esports could have found
I
the
don't
opening.
get
Keep
it.
the pressure up.
Himself in front of that ball, and Moist Esports can't quite get the equalizer.
Back on offense now, Liquid find themselves comfortable as one flick goes into
Come
the
on,
corner.
Juicy,
Juicy
make a
clear
move.
it away. Atto continues
Oh no! What the fuck?
That was rough.
That was so sad.
That's alright, there's more than. We still got half the game.
half the game.
Moist Esports.
Come on, boys,
Where you
please.
going, son? Atto puts it away. Team Liquid get their second here. Game number 7. Everything on the line, and they are stepping up.
That is confidence. That is class. That is Atto.
Please, Cash, somebody just really tighten the screws.
Yeah,
Put the
just
screws
give it-
on them.
Please. Give it everything you've got here. Everything. Leave it all on the line.
That's on target, but it's of course
That was a great pass. It was a good look.
This is one of the most
Get down,
incredible
Joel.
individual
Oh
performances
god,
I've seen
yeah,
so
that's
far.
that's
This
tough.
comeback
That's
also-
like this is not looking amazing.
Moist Esports, they do the rest.
A devastating own goal. We're bookending this series with a couple.
Man.
And it's juice
Man.
time. The other players
Well, you hate to see that.
to get that
God damn it.
OG.
Come on, boys.
We're halfway
Come on.
through the
Pull out a
game.
miracle.
It's 3-0 for Liquid. It is pressure on Moist to get this done.
Moist Esports, they've just capitulated. There's
Time
no
for a
other
crazy
way to
miracle.
Describe what we're seeing here. The
Cash.
reverse sweep. We said,
Come on,
is it
you got
possible
boost?
after
Get
game
crazy.
4, game 5, we thought maybe not. After game 6, we could just about put it in the books, and they haven't let us down here in game 7, Team Liquid.
The right wall is going to be seeing Juicy take it round the side. Gets it central, but benches a bit too high over that crossbar. Oscar with 100 boost. Can't do too much if Joyo charges it
That's-
down. And
That's-
this needs to be
no, I
what
thought that had a
Moist
chance
do.
to
They
go
need to
right
push, They
through.
need to be quick. They need to be savage. They need to be rude, quite frankly. Cash with one shot.
Just
Good
fine,
bomb,
boys.
good
Nice,
bomb.
nice bomb. Come on, boys. Get some
Huge
height. Let's
bomb.
go.
Plenty of time.
Let's go.
Need some extended pressure. It works every time.
God,
Come
that
on.
bump was so nasty.
Everything they needed. Minute 50 on the clock, 2 goals. Game on.
Let's go. Let's go. Please, boys.
Oh!
Just go in.
No, he's still chasing it. That's got a good shot. Oh, no one was there. No one was there to follow that.
That was a great pass.
That was a great pass.
Can't be missing boost in these sort of situations. Game
Oh,
number 7,
no,
Moist had an opportunity off the
no.
kickoff, couldn't make it work though, Stumpy.
Joyo beat him. Joyo beat him.
Damn it.
Come on, Cash.
You got his boost, though.
Yes, Cash! Oh, that's big. That's big.
Let's go.
That's big.
Come on.
Keep it going. Keep the pressure
Please,
up.
boys. Let's
If-
go.
If they're stuck in their end, they're not in our end.
Exactly.
That's right. That's science.
And
That's
our ball is
science.
in their goal. Their ball's not in our goal.
That's
Oh my-
a fair point.
We're speaking factual language.
It's just math.
There's a bit of life in this one.
Oh, there's so much life. This is an entire stadium.
Come on,
of
boys.
people
Get this out. Get this out. Get this
cheering.
out.
A demo from a Chronic.
Come on, Juicy.
Into the sky. Atto
Be
takes them
icy.
out This time, 70 seconds and one miss on that
Come on,
sidewall.
boys.
2 players commit from
Just keep 'em in their
Spread
end.
a little. Spread a little.
Keep 'em in their end.
One shot.
Oh, good luck. Good luck. Come on.
Alright,
Just let's finish it. Let's
alright,
finish
just
it.
Keep it up. Just keep it
Finds
up.
away and gets the clear as well. Juicy's got boost to
Don't
work.
break
Goes
out.
to the air dribble, fakes it out.
Oh,
Maybe
God.
Joyo can come in. The bump's coming through as well, but he does
Way to
just
get that
enough
over.
to get out of
They would have really played ball there.
Oski gets the
Come on,
pitch out.
Cash. Come
Come on,
on.
Cash.
So nervous. Cash now goes to the ceiling. with
The
one
reset.
reset
Oh,
goes
yeah,
central.
tough. Yep,
Nobody
yep,
there,
yep.
though, and Atto to collect. When a team scores 3 goals in one
It's all
game,
right.
they've got a 90% win rate, and Liquid,
We
they are
got
on
the big
verge of
momentum.
letting that
Come on, baby.
stat
Come on.
just drop a little
Poke
bit.
this through.
Let's put him away. Let's put him away.
on.
We almost had the bomb.
Cash is backflipped. He's awkward. They're out of position. Moist Esports, 20 seconds left.
Shit.
They have to get it down the other end.
Come on, please, please.
20 seconds, and Atto now challenging
There we
Joyo.
go.
We have boost.
Control of this ball goes central to Cash, who does backflip, can't get anything from it.
There you go, Juicy.
Nice, Juicy.
Joyo tries for one bump. Atto to clear it.
Come on, Cash.
Now goes
Keep up
high
the
with
pressure.
Oski, sending it
Fuck.
back, and
It's
gonna fall to
fine.
Moist to
This
get
is where we
anything.
live and breathe right here, baby.
What plays it over?
Oh no, that's such a bad fucking touch.
Teaming up for that.
No.
In the corner. There it is, ladies and
Man, that
Alright, it
reverse
was
sweep
close.
is. That's always so painful. That's always so painful.
in the RLCS.
I
We're
hate.
finding it there at the end.
I hate going up 3-0. I just
I
hate
do
it.
too.
I
I
actually
hate
hate
it
it.
every single time.
Ah,
Because it gets in your head.
it always does. Fuck, unlucky choke.
4-3 reverse sweep out of nowhere.
It's alright, we're not out yet.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
all
we
good,
still
we're all
have
good.
lower
Then
bracket.
it was the Atto show, one-man army. His boys got on his back, then they kicked in as well, helped him out. But Team Liquid get the job done, all the pressure on them. They'll move on in that upper bracket.
I don't even understand how they lost the momentum so drastically.
Unbelievable. Today just keeps getting better. For
That's
these fun
tough.
results.
That's
For
fucking
just
tough.
the sheer bonkersness of what we keep experiencing over and over again here in the Spring European Open. It has been a pleasure so far, and Liquid, they continue their ever so
Damn.
stressful
What time do we
run
play tomorrow? Do you guys
through
know?
this bracket. And
We play
CJ,
today.
we had some
Oh, we play lower
incredible
today? I
results
thought they.
here in
Oh.
Liquid play.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's today.
I thought it was tomorrow.
There's something special about this team. They've had a top 8 at a major. They got the top 4 in San Diego.
It's
You
probably
can tell me
not
they're
the,
number
this
2
game,
in
but
points. I don't care
the series
about it. They
after.
want to be
Yeah,
number
it'd be
1
the
in the world or something.
it'd be the next
And they
series.
are on their way to do that. They've just got the ability, the mentality to find a way at any moment.
And Team Liquid.
Man,
are
I can't
the
believe
best
that.
reverse sweep in the RLCS ever that we have seen. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back on your seats fully, take a breather, and come
Oh
back
man,
after this break.
that's sad. Thanks for your said Polar Bear and Crafting. Happy birthday quiz. Alright, I'm gonna go fill up my water real quick and grab a little snack. Be right back.
Cool.
Opportunities like this, Ahmed off the ceiling.
Might even be 2 games between. Oh no, it's just 1.
Killer. Does he have a flip? He's trying to use it to pass down. It's unbelievable.
Matt,
Hello.
did you remember that Mother's Day is tomorrow?
I did.
Okay, good job.
Appreciate it.
That's big. Chat, Mother's Day is tomorrow for all
Don't
you
forget.
Americans. So give your mom a big kiss for me.
We can't get around to all of them.
Yeah. It's just not practical.
Ooh. Alright. Taking a breath.
That's good. You should take a couple.
Yeah, just a couple more for the day.
Hmm.
That was shit. Liquid fucking
Ladies and gentlemen,
turned the
welcome
dial
back
up
to
to
the
a
Rocket League
million.
Championship Series here, and the
Yep.
Spring Splitters European Open carries onward in this double elimination bracket. We see an incredible matchup. El Splashico.
It's so
finalizing
weird that the
in
other
Team
teams are also
Liquid,
allowed to be like
making that
professionals.
completion
I know,
of
I
last week.
hate
What an
that part of
intense
this.
match.
They
I
really
just-
need to figure that out.
It's just
I think
not
everyone's
fair.
on the edge of their
I
seat.
really, I don't like that part.
It was incredible. As we said, the Liquid, James, was like the tsunami. Once they started to get going, how do you stop them? Moist just, you know, we talk about the collapse of the class, the capitulation. Moist had no response.
Well, to be fair, those first 3 games were all overtime games, and
I
Moist
feel
ended up
like,
winning
you know,
all
the
of those
casters are
overtime
talking about
games
it, they're
close.
forgetting.
And then,
We're
I
a
think
new,
Team
we're a
Liquid
new group
just,
together, okay? We gotta
That's
find
true.
our
Really
confidence in each
He
other.
was just remarkable. The plays that he was making, the mechanics. There were we were talking about it in the green room when we were watching it. All of the top plays could have come from this series.
Yeah, it was just a highlight. It was a show reel there from Team Liquid. And as you said, Moist started well, but then it just, I think the experience, you know, this roster that's been together for a while, they've been in huge series, they've played at Lance together, as, you know, compared to the Moist lineup with Cash first time this split, they just got found out a little bit.
And this is fun. This just in from Direct. Team Liquid, and by extension, the 3 players become the first European team to achieve both a best-of-7 reverse sweep and a best-of-7 perfect sweep in the RLCS. And both of those were against Moist.
All right.
No way. Are you
Wow.
That is
they've got
honestly,
their,
they got their number.
El Splashico, it might be pretty one-sided then when you look back on it.
Well,
Team
it's
Liquid.
3-3 now, I think, historically, after that win from Liquid. So they've tied it up,
But to be
I mean,
perfect
yeah.
swept and reverse swept,
Yeah, give him the
those
win.
ones have a little more weight, I would say.
Yeah, it's pretty intense, but it does move Team Liquid into the upper bracket final, which of course we'll see later on. For now, we have to move down into the lower bracket. We do send a couple more teams home. Let's take a look at that first match there. It's going to be Carmine Corp facing off against Brogan Mode. We see Scrubkill continue to make his journey through that lower bracket. It's been really fun watching them, but I really wonder right now
Who you got in this
if
game?
this might be the end of their journey.
I have to go with K-Corp, although seeing Hogan mode win would be fucking awesome.
This team, James,
You're not
it was
wrong.
almost,
That'd be
you know,
crazy.
I want to say we were poking fun at them, but just the fact
It's hard to
this team,
bet against the
Scrubkiller
tier
coming back,
though.
and they're actually looking like, you know, a fantastic
It is
team. It's
very,
crazy.
very hard
Yeah,
to
well,
bet
it
against
honestly
them.
felt like we
Yeah,
were watching a movie.
he's alright.
Like Scrubkilla,
He's
the old
fine.
pro
Yeah,
who
he's-
fell
he's-
off,
he's
but
whatever.
still believed in
What food
himself.
did you heat up, Charles?
Gold bars
Thank you,
underneath
Prime
his
Victor.
bed,
What'd you
trying
say?
to make a comeback
What'd you
so
heat
they
up?
can buy a
Just some
cast. Well, I don't
spaghetti.
know. But anyway,
Oh.
they
With or without
played
sauce?
With a lot
With
of,
and without.
I
Well,
would say
both.
entertainment.
That's why I was
Entertainment
curious,
factor
because I
was
saw you do
really there.
exactly
They
that
have
yesterday.
a lot
I
of,
was so curious
fakes
that I actually
from
told
Resi,
Monique about it
Crowley,
this morning.
really good mechanics.
Because I was curious.
Was
Why
solid.
don't you just do
could
all
see on the
sauce?
cams
Because I like the
having
plain
a
noodles
good
as well.
time. They're enjoying
But don't you like
the
mix it in with the
experience.
other
So, I
noodles?
mean, this is
Not,
about
I mean,
as,
I guess
like,
kind of, but that's still not like
dichotomy
fully
here,
sauced
you have to take a
noodles.
moment and
That's
just
fair. I
soak it
think,
in. You have Carmine Corp,
like, let's say you're
who
making
has
two
a massive
cups
org,
of
who has
pasta
hundreds of
with
thousands
one.
of people
Just
watching.
do the same
They
amount
have the major title,
with
the everyone
the
says
half
it's the
amount of
best player in
sauce,
the world. This
and
is
you're
the
gonna
best
find
team in the
your
world.
perfect
Going up
food.
against Hogan mode.
That's true.
Thanks to the prime pixelated and there's a part. I just disagree though.
Pretty one-sided.
Like I like a lot of saucy noodles, but I also like a lot of not saucy noodles. I like different
I
kinds
see.
of sauce.
You want different bites.
Yeah.
What if he had just warmed up a bunch of noodles and with nothing on them? Yeah, and then also warmed up some sauce. And then every bite you can decide how much sauce you want on it.
Oh, that's like
the ultimate control.
That's just a significantly more tedious process of accomplishing the same thing.
Nobody said cooking was easy.
If you just see Hogan mode get a win on there.
Thanks for the reset, Biz. Oh, thanks for the raid, Rizzo. Hope you had a good stream.
If you just look at the numbers here, Hogan mode.
Thanks
Wait,
for that.
Rizzo, why are you done streaming? We're not done.
Yeah, Rizzo, why don't you come hop in our Discord with us?
Factor of 2. They have more saves per game, which generally isn't that
He
good,
probably
but
thought the
win
next
rate
game was tomorrow as well, like I did.
They're just a better team.
No, I think he's got to get some, maybe a little nap, get some food for his qualifying later.
Oh, that's right.
Let us know hashtags in the chat. You're behind KC or HM. I hope you're behind Hogan mode on this one because it's going to be fun. Let's get your predictions. Anybody gonna just have fun with this one?
No, look, you'd be silly to predict Hogan.
No, Hogan mode. No.
Listen,
I called it from the beginning.
Let him speak.
It's better if we say there's no way that there's no possible chance they can win and they do it. So I'm going K-Corp all the way. They should 4-0, but I can't wait to see what Hogan mode can do here.
Yeah, this would be maybe the big.
Who did Hogan mode beat to get here?
At the moment, right now with Hogan mode.
They beat Monkey.
Or the Carmine Corp who just
Oh, that was
won
first. That was wait.
Major.
Hang on, I
just
could
don't
have swore.
see it
Just
happening. The Cinderella
let me
run
pull up the bracket.
has to come to an end here. I've got
okay, you know what? I understand the logic of CJ.
I'll be
I'm
right
not gonna let you
back.
push me around though.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let you push me around. See, check.
Oh, Hogan mode
standing with you.
beating the
It's
army.
the numbers.
Oxygen, Williams, or
I'm
Zalman.
staying right here. Hogan
There
mode
you go.
going the whole way. Scrub Kill is gonna carry it. They're gonna have fun. It's gonna be
So it was
amazing.
voice crack. It was Oxygen right before this, then I think.
Carmine Court, the blue wall, facing off again.
No, right before this was.
Oh, really?
They beat Oxygen, in the first round.
Oh.
Yeah. So they beat Oxygen, they lost to us, and then they beat Williams and Lowers, beat Sud and Lowers. Now they're here.
He's devastated. You guys need to go easy on Shogun. He's a bit disappointed about that reverse sweep earlier going against his predictions. But forget about that. We've got Brogan Broad against Carmine Corp. This is an incredible matchup on paper, and we're not just saying this because Scrubkill has made his debut. Genuinely, they've had a great tournament so far. If you've been watching these guys, you'll know that they are the real deal. They've been making great team plays. They've been trusting each other in offense, and that is exactly how they open the scoring. Scrubkiller, bro, he's on the board already. I've got to be careful not to go overboard.
Imagine this is the new super team that nobody knew about.
That'd be crazy. Well, Scrubkiller, I thought he retired, didn't he?
I don't think he I don't know if he officially retired. He might have just stopped playing on teams for a bit.
Surely no way
Maybe.
they take it one step further. Scrubkiller said in the interview after their last win that this was, already a massive victory for them, top 6, and that's all anything after here is a bonus. But that's not what he's really telling his team right now.
Oh.
Right now he's saying, let's go and get that bonus, boys.
Scrubkiller was one of the first Rocket League streamers I used to watch when I was getting into it because he was the original Zen, where he was nuts, but he was too young to be able to play. And then it was a big deal when he broke into the scene.
Hogan mode, who are playing with full confidence. They don't.
I remember, I think it was Sunless Khan made a video on Chronovi, and I think Scrubkiller made an appearance in there.
This is already, I think, a perfect start for them. Scrubkiller almost dusts Vatira, but Vatira going to be a bit too difficult to get past here. Shogun, are you back with us yet? And I know you're.
My goodness, I'm so happy that Hogan mode's defense is less.
Oh wow!
Oh,
that was a great shot, but a better save.
Livid. That's how much I'm in the bin at the moment. But thankfully, I've got the feet out. I'm back on the floor, and I'm ready to go.
If you weren't able to pay attention to the minute and 30 while you're trying to plug your microphone back in, what you missed was utter domination from Hogan mode. But now Vatira has decided he's the best player in the world again.
Go away again.
He's tied it up.
Go away.
Yeah, we might need you to unplug that cable again if it's anything to go by. Any of the skeptics in chat will be thinking. I know. Realistically, Karmi Corp should win this. Like CJ said on the desk, they should be winning this, and they should be winning it easily. Hogan Mode, you know, despite the resurgence they're having in their careers, this has to be a step too big for them.
Surely. I don't want to hear what the takes would be, depending on if Hogan Mode win this. If they do, this could be wild. It's going to be everything from Europe depth to Europe in the bin. They can replace Marios.
Yeah,
there will be no in between.
I just give some bean and resub Zal or
range of answers on that.
Zalry.
Where are you from? And you'll know the answer to that one.
But no, truth be told, Rezi and Growly are two players who could have achieved more if they landed on the right team. These are talented young players, and I think that they've got the mechanical ability. If this really is just a perfect fit for them, I could see them being consistently successful. Scrubkilla, of course, hasn't had the longest term success with any of the teams he's landed on ever since his world champion winning and runner-up Vitality. But initially, they can finish off the season at least the way that they're starting.
I think there's just an air of inevitability when it comes to European teams and being the leftover squad, the team that was put together of just the scraps of what was left. And ever since season 3, we've always had that team that always seems to make a run as well.
Hello.
So maybe we're going to start having teams just actively not searching until the very last moment to try and get a hold of
What'd you get?
But it is 1-1 here.
Nothing. I had to help Monique with her back.
Defensively, it's been good off the demo. Let's see if anybody can get around instead.
Did you help?
I did.
Okay, yeah.
Nice. That was big help. Does he have kiwi wheels?
Yeah. Kiwi wheels.
Adorable.
Out of the midfield, they set up the team play, and they've got Karmi Corp scrambling, trying to figure out.
I think that was a sneeze, bless you.
Oh no, that was a burp.
Okay. I couldn't like got it cut out.
I mean, that was a great effort, tough angle rebound for Rezi. Very nearly had that. I mean, so far it's been Hogan Mode's game.
And they convert it. Right now, we've a lot of times, Johnny, where we say, yeah, this team that is coming against the underdogs, playing well in the opening too, but we also have a lot of those teams not take the win in those, and you regret them later on. Because KC are going to figure something out at some point, and you need as much of a cushion as you can possibly get, especially in this best of 7, especially when they have access to timeouts.
How's Hogan Mode looking?
That they can take.
Looking pretty good.
Tries that one looked a bit familiar, Johnny.
I love this from both teams, to be honest, just prioritizing the demos. They don't want to dodge into those challenges, take themselves out of the game. You know, if you're going to play, if you're going to avoid any aspect of Karmi Corp's game, it's going to be the 50-50s. You do not want to take them on in that element. It's a free shot for Itachi. Decides to pass instead. Karmi Corp puts together a team play. Tira slots it. Itachi's boost total here. I think he's made the correct choice.
Yeah. I love as well as there was a little stutter at it as well, which meant that as Growly was coming in, he can't time that the way he wants to. Growly wants to get to that back post at the point of contact from Itachi. Since he's got there earlier, he has to slow down. He's got to be able to protect the entire net. And that just completely wipes him out from the play. So fantastic there from KC. Just have to hold on to this for 30 seconds. Coming back from 1 goal down. Is that about to be another one? No.
Oh, he's already up for it.
Wow, crazy.
That was a nuts pre-jump.
Yeah, it was a wild pre-jump.
Great touch from Itachi again. He's not in any boost here, so he's just keeping the ball close. He's trying to get someone out of the game, and that's exactly what he does. This is valuable time wasted. Hogan Mode need this badly. They're not going to have any time left now to hunt for the 0-second goal. Karmi Corp are all over them. First game does.
Well, at least they got on the board, though.
That was pretty close.
Yeah, they were on the board.
If you were to turn around to
wasn't a blowout.
You have to beat KC. When do you think you can do it? Coming off a loss on the day, that is when you would try to take your chance. But coming cool. They've had a bit of time to try and just reset themselves. You can only do that so much until you're back on the field.
Spaghetti was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
Done exactly that, and now Hogan Mode, it's all up to you. You're not just gonna roll over a KC that are slumping. They are going to step up, and you need to step up much more than they can.
Yeah, I think looking at the potential matchups here, Hogan Mode would have probably wanted to play Vitality in this round, but Vitality have beaten Karmi Corp soundly. And that, I think, makes it a bit harder for Hogan Mode. If Vitality were in the lower bracket here, I could see them being more nervous with Zen on the roster in his first event ever in RLCS. Karmine Corp have just proven time and time again, they know exactly what to do in these high-pressure scenarios, so it's difficult to see Hogan Mode coming back from,
Thanks to the reset, Nico.
more than a game down. This is a must-win game, too, if they're going to keep Karmine Corp on it.
Do you see Wings get the TKO? No, not yet. I gotta watch the clip. It's only like a 5-second clip, I imagine.
In the RLCS, that they can do it, and well, they believe. Why can't they make us believe?
Curly just fakes out the first challenge. Exotic made to look pretty silly there, and a huge dunk from Rezi on the goal line takes Vatira out the play as well. Rezi and Growly teaming together so brilliantly in offense today. The synergy's been there to see. Here comes the back corner kickoff for Karmine Corp, but the bump will actually make it Hogan Mode's ball. Back pass doesn't land. Here comes Vatira, 1v1.
Not for the first time. Hogan Mode taking the lead in the game. Well, they have landed on each other. That's a bit unfortunate. I mean, it's just hit the ball along and hope that you can try and follow up. Rally midfield. It's a player I'm so happy to see doing well, Johnny. Been on the radar ever since we started doing online tournaments. Felt like there was potential there. Oh, okay, Vatira, that was different. Seems to be realizing it.
Yikes.
Got a little ahead of themselves there.
Cart before the horse situation.
Came in there. Vatira got bumped into the ball. Growly didn't expect that. The acceleration that he got there doesn't look like it would have been possible without that bump from Rezi. So Growly not.
I have not caught up on Slap Mountain yet, no.
Still though, difficult position.
But I will
definitely an awkward
at
place
some point.
to be defending from Growly.
Yeah, you will.
You know, still in a tight position here. I think overall in these first two games.
You gotta do your homework, Charles. Come on.
True. Defense. Can they hold on? For now they can. Here comes Vatira. He has this little play. Yeah, so far decent for Hogan Mode. Still, they've had good looks, and I think they'll be very sad if they don't get a win in the first two games.
This is a cluster right now.
Yeah. I don't know who it was on Hogan Mode, but they were really headhunting there for a big bump or a demo.
Now off the backboard, that'll be unchallenged. Oh, hey, Rezi keeps us at 1 each, but for how long can that last? What another important touch.
Here comes Growly again. He stopped short at the midfield. This is what Karmine Corp do. They just set up that midfield defense. They move their defensive line forwards. They only go all the way back if they're forced to, which is what has happened here. Hogan Mode forcing KC back. That's promising for Hogan Mode. They're not getting stuck in defense against KC like
Game Freak is working on a new game that isn't Pokemon. Well, it'll still be dog shit. It's Game Freak.
I was gonna say they haven't had a great track record, so I don't know why they would.
Yeah.
Oh, if you got any pass.
Oh, it still found its way in.
Yeah. You think they know how to make another game? I think it has Game Freak made other games? I'm sure they have, right? That is Pokemon.
I don't know if they have or
Here,
not.
let's find out. Game Freak.
All
Alright, are you ready for this?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Developed by Game Freak. All the way, they started in 1989.
That predates Pokemon.
Yeah, they did Mario and Wario.
Don't know that one.
You know, many players.
Yoshi in 91. Mindle Palace in 89.
Who could forget Mindle Palace?
Alright, and then they did some different games. They did Pulse Man in 94. Do you actually know Pulse Man?
Yeah, he's like the Superman of Japan.
Oh, okay. And then in 96 they did Pokemon Red and Blue. And 2 other games. And then they went Pokemon Yellow, Gold and Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Fire Red, Emerald. So they found their groove.
Yeah.
You know, in 2019 they made a game called Little Town Hero. And they're currently working on a game called Project Bloom.
Cool.
Is it not Pokemon at all? I don't know, because this year they have a game coming out on iOS and Mac called Pocket Card Jockey Ride On.
Oh, that sounds like it's gonna be good.
Oh my god, look this game up.
Does it look fucking amazing?
you're gonna wanna
Pocket
go back
card.
and
Here,
watch
you know
it.
what?
I
I'll
haven't
put
seen
the
any of
link in
that
chat
already.
so you guys don't have to search too far.
I was really impressed with the play though. They swept the.
Now that's a
qualifying
pocket
Hogan
card,
Monday,
Jockey.
and they didn't
It
just do
looks
by
like
picking up
solitaire
Whoa!
meets
Oh,
horse
baby.
racing.
They
Oh
went-
my
they
god,
got
it
the
literally
wins for
says
themselves. They
the
really
new
played
horse
for
schoolgirl
goals, played
will
for
be available in
victories,
this
played for each
version.
other in
Guide
This-
your steed
which is
to
such
the
a
finish
positive
line
place, such
by
an
playing
exciting way
solitaire.
to play.
This
That's
looks
huge.
like Game Freak
I
quality.
can definitely see why they would drop Pokemon for
They lead by
that.
one. They're still hunting. They're not happy to sit back.
Alright
Yeah.
guys, we've made Pokemon, now
working so
what?
far
What
this
if we
week.
make horse racing? Nah, that's boring. What if they do it by playing solitaire?
Oh boy.
My god, you're a genius. Wow, that was a gross shot by Growly.
Growly is doing everything this game. I mean, actually, well, to be fair, Rezi's also doing a lot. We do need to see maybe a little
The
bit more
new
of a
horse
scrub
schoolgirl
there.
will be added in the loaners tab after you've won any G1 race. That's the new update for the card pocket.
I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, I mean, you got
Give us an update.
it's Game Freak, baby. You know it's gonna be amazing.
I wonder if there's ever a world in which Nintendo gives another studio a try for a Pokemon game.
They have.
Like a base Pokemon game, not like one of the weird,
Oh.
like lasso ones or whatever, like an actual, I'm gonna call it a canon Pokemon game, like, you know, the big ones.
You know what game slapped that was more ancillary?
Huh.
Actually, two of them. Pokemon Puzzle Adventure.
I didn't play that one.
I didn't play that one.
I think it was Puzzle Adventure. Pokemon Puzzle League. Sorry.
Still didn't play it.
Yeah, that was on the, I think, Nintendo 64. And then the other one was Pokemon Arena.
I'm not touching the ball again.
I don't remember that either.
I liked the ones, what were the ones where it was like
Stadium.
turn-based?
Oh, Stadium, not
Stadium.
Arena, sorry.
That was like turn-based, and you played as the Pokemon, and you like walked into, you had like the little town where you could keep all your little Pokemon you catch, and it was not like Pokemon battles, but it was like,
Gale of Darkness, I think.
no, it was on the D. It like came out with the DS around there.
Mystery Dungeon.
Screenshots, and after every game, they just beat KC on the RLCS main stream.
I don't think that was it.
I think, you know, trying at material.
Oh yeah, it was Mystery Dungeon.
I don't
Those
think I
games,
played that one.
those games slapped.
I don't think I
I
played that
thought-
one either.
It's
yours is awful.
But you played Stadium?
Oh, of course, yeah. Stadium was amazing.
Avoiding all the controversy. But this is absolutely a winnable
Mystery
series. You know,
Dungeon,
game
yeah, I've
one
never
was
played this.
competitive.
They're like you. The premise of it was like you were a person, you got turned into a Pokemon, and then you go, and you like actually play as that Pokemon, and you walk around. It's a little bit. I'm trying to think of what other game it's like.
This is winnable.
Where like when you move, like every time you move one square, everything in the dungeon also moves a square. So it's like,
Man, 3 games in a row they get a quick kickoff goal.
Champion Scrub Killer has got the first.
112 points, bro. I'm on the board already, bro. 5 seconds in. I'm doing more than last game. They can win this. We need to start realizing the reality. They can actually win this. Carney Corp are in trouble.
Please don't do that again. Please.
I can't make any
Oh, that bump.
You don't want me to start getting biased for KC, do you?
Oh.
This is how you get me biased for
play.
KC.
Oh, it's such a good play there by Vatira. He actually just 1-2 passes to himself, centers it, and then bumps the goalie. Vatira is, I think out of anyone in the world, it's no surprise that Vatira is the guy who's like, come on guys, we cannot lose the Hogan mode. Give me the ball. I'll do the rest.
He's just saw the notification on Twitter. He's not having any of it. Oh, it's actually.
Oh, good save. Can't do 2 though.
I was about to say no shot against that one.
Yeah.
Support by then. It was good to keep it out originally, but I think KC are a little bit tired of the fun and games.
You know,
Fantastic save.
don't love the results of our last match, but it feels nice to be hanging out with the boys.
Yeah.
oh yeah, watching some Rocket League.
Yep, Rocket League with the boys.
That should be 2 points for Rezi right there.
Right, well, opportunity here for Growly, who has been the standout player for me in this series. What a few matches he has had, and he's going to have to keep that going. Let's take over. Vatira ready and
You know what I
waiting.
always find so
Exactly where he
crazy
would like to play
with
that
Rocket
sort of
League?
ball, although Growly decided to go meet him.
Is watching
No
chat
sitting around
and
waiting. I
seeing
do
like
that. They are
at any
great at
time
securing
there
that
will
one
be
goal
somebody
lead.
saying each player on the team is the problem.
For every
also-
single team ever, yeah.
Exactly. So it's like somebody will be like, wow, Vatira's playing like shit today, while somebody else is like, Vatira can't carry them all by himself. And then,
Yeah.
and it'll be for every player on every team.
Yep.
If last game he's getting carried to victory, he's doing it.
But it's
all
not
this
just
game.
Rocket League. That is actually
They're
every
the team
single
losing.
game ever.
That's fair.
So that was a save that he will absolutely be put in.
It's always so
In a
infuriating.
highlight reel later on.
It is, yeah.
Actually, a couple he's had this game.
Normally with Rocket League, I end up closing the chat. Not your chat, but the main chat.
Second though, Vatira's out of the game. Here goes Scrub Killer with the air.
Oh, the
He
bump.
leans forward for the Devil Scrub. Almost
Oh.
scores again.
Zach almost juked his own teammate there.
Almost found a way past the last
Oh,
player.
good
If they had some
ball.
expectancy, they had some support. They might have been able to turn that in. Scrubs back in, off the backboard. Nobody there to originally meet it.
Charles.
It's actually narrowly
Yep.
points being demoed.
Have you ever played Chivalry 2?
Keep an eye now on the
Yeah, I
back
like
post.
Chivalry 2 a lot.
Did steal one, and he's got
We were
it
talking
against
about it
Optic
yesterday,
Fury.
Danny
Has to
and
keep
I.
hold of this ball.
Just curious how it is. Have you played it
Growly
like
takes
with
over.
people?
Swarmed
Yeah,
by
Is it
it's
fun
fun.
with a group?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Growly on the backboard if he
Wow,
needs it.
we may
It's
have to
leaving it.
play
Scrub
that
comes
then.
in. Just
Yeah, it's a very fun game.
When you're done with Zelda, we'll get a group together for Chivalry. How many can you have on a group?
It's an extended
Oh, I don't know. It's like 50 versus 50 though, so you can probably have a good chunk.
On the half clear. Growly's up for it.
Well,
Oh,
after,
wow.
you mean after we raid, though? No distractions.
Yeah, so it'll go Zelda, then WoW, then Chivalry 2. We've got a long list of games together.
Wow.
Except for Zelda.
Sorry, I'm having my moment here. I'm actually starting to believe.
What a 50, Shogun.
This is for realsies, Johnny.
Rogan mode.
This is for realsies.
It is unbelievable. What is the ceiling for this team? There isn't one. Scrub's up again. You know, he's just got full confidence right now.
Who was Scrub with last
This
split?
really goes
Or
to
did
show
he
how
take this
important
one off?
confidence is for Rocket League. Resi
Yeah, I don't think he
jumping
was
in
really
defense.
playing on a team.
Growly loops
Yeah, I
around.
don't
Oh,
think he played
almost
on the
gets
team
dropped
last
out
split,
there.
which is
Just
why I
missed the
thought he
back
was
goal
retired.
One from KC.
I think he was
So, that's the
originally
respect they've got for Growly, even in a difficult position like that.
Dignitas? Could be wrong, or he was for a while.
Growly has been incredible. He's
Oh, he was on
That's
SK.
for them. Although I do think
Last
this is
split he was
a
on SK.
complete performance from Hogan Modes. And they're going to need more of it because they're against Madeira.
Oh, he was Vitality.
I was about to say, I thought he was on Vitality at one point.
It was one of those bright colors that I can't discern from the other.
Needs to try and win that one nice and soon.
One of those bright colors that's French.
Well, it's
Oh.
Dignitas French.
Oh no, Dig isn't. In my head, I was thinking Solary, who also has some yellow in
We've got
there.
to be careful here. They
Maybe.
don't have a ton
Just
of
go
momentum
with
in
it.
this
You're
position, so
colorblind,
if
just
this
pretend
does
you
turn
Yeah, I
around,
also can't tell
they're going to
nationality
need
in
to
this
go
part.
back.
Oh man!
It's Growly again! Resi with assist of the day.
What on earth? Resi snipes the bounce, gets it down. Growly just has to be there. Minute 18.
He won
one
World
goal,
Champ with
and it
Vitality.
might just be half the job done.
Joe Rogan mode activated.
I can't believe it. They are absolutely thrilled.
Oh,
with
that's
what's
tough.
happening, but Tira's got a free shot though. That
Oh,
could be good
wow.
news. It's not good news.
That
for
is-
the
that is a rough
They've
one.
got to be more careful. A couple of misses starting to come through. This one's crazy now. No touch, and even the goalkeeper again just having too much respect for Vatira's initial shot. That is all that they've got to say for themselves as regards leading this game.
Oh, the Kiwis are smiling in the middle.
That was just a whoops.
I need
Hogan
'em.
mode, and they can't afford them. Do feel like they've
Oh,
got away with
boy.
a couple. Scrub Killer happy just to play that one in front of his own net. AC holding off for the time being. Resi looking to try and hit and chase. Exotic full control from him. Scrub Killer.
Oh!
the backboard!
That was almost nasty.
Yeah, it was almost
not
nasty.
far off.
Oh,
What an effort, but now it's
Tough.
actually...
That's
Oh,
what a
no.
transition.
Oh my goodness! What a counter-attack by Carbon Carp. The 50 goes middle.
I'm liking the
So
mental that
mashes
I'm
it
seeing
to
from
its
Hogan.
action.
Yeah,
130
that's that alpha brain.
58 shot.
Are you seeing mental?
Brilliant.
What
Yeah,
are you
they're-
seeing?
Touching exotic.
Even while going down a goal, they're smiling, they're talking, you know, they're keeping it light and airy.
Three of them were scored in the opening minute. We're gonna need more Vatira.
Oof.
Oh,
How's the mental now, man?
I'm watching for it. Let's see. Give me a smile.
I still see a lot of smiles.
Yeah,
True.
they're cheesing hard.
That first touch pass.
One of them just looks like a car.
The rest was history. As soon as we saw him in a 1v1 position
Sorry,
with a reset
low hanging
available,
fruit.
we knew it was going to happen. Still, though, do Hogan Mode have anything left? Kickoff does go towards Growly here, but Vatira stays on the ball. Expertly done by Vatira there. You know, many players in the world would have just left and gone for boost. But here comes Growly again. Exotic bumps him off the play. Still, might have a shot off this. Exotic again there for it. Hogan Mode has some half chances at the end of the game.
Oh, Scrub Killer looking for the backboard. Goes for the follow, attaching.
Oh my!
I don't know if it was low boost or high confidence. Either way.
Yeah, no boost there. That was
secure it.
That was a ridiculous save. I'm not sure. I mean, Itachi did get a save on it, but I think it might have actually been a bit of a team save as well. But Itachi did all that he could, and everything was required of him.
Did you hear about the Vatira tweet
These are some
earlier?
cotton candy.
And they close out a critical game
which
3
one?
win. I mean,
Did you see it? Win posted and said, somebody help me with the translation.
That's actually massive for Karmi Corp.
And it says, it translates to, I'm the queen of whores, I won't win this regional, is it good?
It looks like such a good series.
Yeah.
I feel like the translation might have been off.
Yeah,
but
it does not translate correctly, but he says, somebody help me with the translation. And Cole, the caster, just copy and pasted it. That's the top
Rocket
comment.
League engineering as crisp and clean as you like when it comes to KC. If you make a mistake, you are losing a goal. That's just how it is when you play against this team. And, well, those mistakes cannot continue to come onwards. These teams do both have access to timeouts. I have not heard any shout.
I'm gonna grab a little snack.
So that does mean
Oh,
that we'll
okie
head
dokie.
into the second half of this
I'll
series
be
with,
back.
Thanks,
available
Risa
to
Paragon.
both teams.
Yeah, no timeout required for Hogan Mode. Their confidence remains intact. I think a timeout would have been smart there, personally, but you know, we'll let them off. It's their first event together. You know, they can silence any questions about timeout with an early goal here. Rezi stealing double, air dribble into the back.
Oh, we almost had that.
Looking at the dunk on Vatira there. Vatira guides it wide.
Rezi back into the midfield. Exotic can continue to follow up. Mr. Growly. I do like the clears that we've had from Hogan Mode. They're not just hitting and hoping a lot of the time. They are hitting it into spots that players aren't around. Vatira is causing problems. Well, Rezi has won that very convincingly and then tried for the team pinch. Doesn't quite work. Itachi's
Crab Champions is very fun.
I
think the game's great.
Too casual.
Yeah, Rezi called Itachi's bluff there. Itachi faking to clear the ball across the net. Rezi just knew there's a likelihood that he's not
Thanks, recent Flow Rider.
Played the ball, missed the shot though. I think overall Rezi played that sequence very well. You know, defending Vatira's air dribble, getting the counter-attack started, and even creating a chance out of nothing. I mean, they've been aggressive, Hogan Mode. I think they've surprised Karmi Corp with their aggression. Karmi Corp must have expected more respect from them. You know, most of their opponents, especially last split, uh-oh, that might be dipping a bit too soon. Not too soon. Scrub Killer's there to deflect it clear.
Am I a big Miami Heat fan? I wouldn't say like a big Miami Heat fan, but I like the Miami Heat. They used to be my favorite team when I was very active in NBA watching.
In a 1v1 with Exotic. This is
Good shot.
the best ones player
yeah.
to ever touch the game. Showing he's still got it.
Top Exotic just respawning, so he has to move forward. You know he's on about mid-40 boost if he managed to pick up at least a pad on his way through. The Scrub Killer had the advantages, and if there's a spot that you want him in, that was going to be it. So 1-0 to Hogan Mode. I've taken leads previously, so I'm not even going to sound surprised anymore. But here you go, Vatira. Is he going to outplay everybody? I wasn't going to sound surprised on that one either, but instead it has stayed out.
Well, he did the hard part there, but then he missed the shot. He missed it in the worst possible way as well. That's the much better shot by Itachi, and Scrub can't get it out of the net. That's a tough one to save there. Scrub hanging.
We're gonna watch the Eastern Conference Finals, probably.
He needed to defend the back wall. He realized too late that it was just going to be a shot directly on target. Exotic lobbing it brilliantly down there for Itachi. They've been combining very well in these past 2 games.
So back to 1-1. Rezi back down. Exotic takes over. Early jump there from Vatira. But now the pace is going in the way of KC.
Oh, wow.
Every single time, Hogan Mode seem to just have that magical touch when they're in defense, just something to get it away from where KC want the ball to be.
Yeah, just, I mean, it's Resi again, just disrupting the play in very difficult positions. Been difficult to play against as Resi, very unpredictable. They're again in a great position, halfway through a game, 1-1 with Karmi Court. That's the scoreline pretty much any team would be proud of. Maybe not.
Do I watch the NHL? Not super regularly, no. But I like the NHL.
You watch it all?
Not really. Only when I'm like out in public and it's on TV. I don't ever like put it on myself, or I'll watch highlights after a game.
Yeah.
I might soon be the owner of the Ottawa Senators though, so I'll have to start studying up.
That's true, yeah.
They're always hunting for those bumps and demos.
I will say this game is tremendously important to Hogan Mode.
Oh, yeah.
As good as they have been, 3 games in a row against KC.
Can't believe your offer already scared Ryan Reynolds off the bid.
Ryan Reynolds already folded once we put in our offer. Isn't that crazy?
A timeout available as well. I mean, it just doesn't seem possible. They
resub somebody.
Best teams after a timeout.
What'd you get?
I got the rest of a protein shake Charlie gave me yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
A peanut butter protein bar thing, and some pineapple.
Oh, you're a hungry boy.
Yeah, I'm growing. I need to feed our team through meat.
True.
Charlie handled the spaghetti.
I've handled the carbs. Yep.
Yep, so I'll take over the protein and the healthy sugars.
Nice.
What are you bringing to the table, Danny? Go get some oil. Get the fat.
Yeah, I'll get the cheese.
Almost working there for Hogan Mode.
I'm eating pineapple. What do you want?
Absolutely in control at this point.
You get the feeling they would, as they always do, settle into the series.
Okay.
That should be How have you kept that out? I thought Resi got them.
I think Exotic must have just dodged the bump.
I don't understand these saves, man. Vatira's defense is just actually unbelievable.
Yeah, so good.
It's just actually so fucking disgusting. It makes no sense.
It is gross.
He might have a future playing pro.
Yeah, I think he's got a bright future.
It doesn't need to. Scrub killer first and an equalizer.
Just the threat was enough.
All right, bring me a muffin. I'll consider it equal.
Bro.
What?
2 each with 44 on the clock.
What? That's a good deal.
Two bad options there. Either stay in the line of fire, get demoed, or lean.
Yeah, it's a great deal for me.
Momo, it's his birthday.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
He's gonna make up for it.
Your birthday lasts a whole month. I try to make mine last more than 6 hours, and I'm an idiot.
Looking like he's gonna answer back.
I'm a beautiful
aberrant.
Quite a few times this series, but that's not the best first touch from Vatira.
I did not see that go through. That's pretty cool though.
Rally into the play. Center ball comes
If you see
through.
the dash boot.
Where's the free shot?
ChatGPT enabled internet browsing for all Plus
You
members.
can't be doing that. That was
That's interesting.
so unnecessary because when you do that, not only are you not hitting the ball, you're laid back, you're not landing on the wall.
She's just staring at me.
Asking her to go get a muffin was the last straw.
Get that ball down to the floor. Although Scrub
Unfortunate.
never been one to just accept it overtime.
No way.
I can't believe last night she wouldn't even come into the room when you asked her to as well.
Yeah, that was
You know
so
what? If
rude.
you guys
Yeah,
want to
that
play
was
this
crazy.
game,
I just needed her to record a sound for us.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Rally with Exotics to the round though.
Both teams are having a go in 0 seconds. It's gone in.
Oh!
Resi with the
Oh, that was pretty close.
That was
such
so
a
close.
move.
Into overtime we go. It's a must-win for Hogan Mode to keep the series level.
You know what we did yesterday that we didn't do today, Charlie?
Huh?
We didn't mention Zoo Pals.
Oh, we didn't do any Zoo Pals. We'll have to bust out the Zoo Pals.
Exotic over the top, off the backboard, leaves it. Vatira, who sets up Itachi.
And a little dicey.
Now, question for you guys. Did Hogan Mode just have crazy discipline and reads? Or were they stuck and Carmi missed?
I'll just keep the pressure up by
I
the corner.
don't think.
That way,
Yeah.
attack can
Wait,
continue,
what's the question?
And eventually,
Never mind.
result
Too
in the
late.
goal. 3-2 win.
I mean, in what context? Are you talking about the whole series?
No. That one shot. There were two of them just sitting in goal.
They gotta show us
And KC hit the top bar twice in a row. So it looked like they were more caught in no man's land, and KC missed, but I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell you either.
Yeah, they were probably just both deciding when to go, and neither went, and they got lucky.
That would have been a real.
I was just trying to have a little casting discourse with you guys. But
I mean, they can probably also read the shots and took a gamble that they weren't going in as well.
You definitely played in the timeout.
Well, little column A, little column B.
DJ and Stumpy's 100.
I'll throw it back over to you, Chuck.
Yeah, that did increase the
Yeah, I was thinking a little bit of both spaghetti with and without sauce, to be honest.
Yep. Heat up a little extra on the side to be safe.
Now that the sun is set, it's no longer the case.
I'm drinking the strawberry banana one you
I
gave
mean,
me. Yeah.
it's a bit of a, bit of a divide, isn't it, in the gaming world?
Should we eat
playing in the dark or
lunch?
playing in the light. You can see that with a lot
This
of
is my lunch.
players who are playing from home.
Was it?
deciding to
Well, you
turn
didn't
off
answer the
lights.
question.
Some of them like to leave them on. Riley, not one of them.
I mean, I guess no, when I'm
Interesting, right?
currently eating it.
I think we
Okay.
made it this far in this tournament by just being positive, aggressive, trusting each other in offense. And one of the key moments for me in that game was Growly centering the ball late in the game, and Rezi wasn't there. He was at the halfway line with 100 boost. I think earlier in the tournament, he would have been there every single time.
That's a good question, Charlie. If you,
thinking, why wouldn't I be there?
if your bid was accepted for the Ottawa Senators, would you change anything?
Yeah, I would. I'd make sure we never lose again.
What's your first act as owner of the Senators?
We quadruple our amount of practice, so that way we can get even better at an exponentially faster rate.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Who do you want to play for? This team who practiced 3 hours a day, or this one who practiced for 12 a day?
Well, if they came into this tournament with the
I feel
entire thought process of
it's really just a game of time investment when it comes to sports. As long as you have like 50,000 hours in your sport, you're probably going to be extremely good.
I just
Okay.
don't think they wanted enough.
That's true.
We could change that for them.
We will just take down the best team in Europe. So they've
All right,
to
next
ruin something.
question.
They haven't maybe got what they
You
originally
own the
after.
Ottawa Senators.
Just take down KC, and what a way to do it it would be.
Do you think of Moist more as
It's unlikely.
a mascot or a place? Are they the Moist Senators or the Ottawa Moists?
I don't know. I don't think I'd change their name.
I don't think Moist can be a place.
Yeah, it absolutely can't be a place.
I mean, not with
I
that.
think keep an eye on Rezi this game. If he is diving in as second man, then I think his confidence is back intact. But if he's sitting back nervously, then that's a bad sign for Hogan mode.
Holy
Tira's already
shit.
gonna try and give them
There's
time to think
one
about what
place
to
in the
do.
world
Rezi
named
almost got no
Moist.
boost. He manages to
Really?
Where is it?
Matira air dribble.
It's
Scrubs
in
got
Myanmar.
the exotic he does. The Karmi card with the first.
I guess we have to go now.
Both. Now Growly gonna make it through an exotic mistake.
It's right on a river too, let me
Here's
tell
Rezi
you.
lunging into that near post position.
That's
He
pretty
didn't
cool.
really
Right
full
between
send, though.
Kanta
Not sure
and
I'm a fan
Bombo.
of the lack of commitment to
There's a
that play.
place called Moist.
So they just wanted to fall into the laps at the moment. Now Rezi's going to
Oh, good bomb.
He did hit.
There we go.
Itachi midair.
That's what we want to see from Hogan mode. Minimum 2 players in front of the ball at all times. Maximum aggression. And plenty of let's go, bro, from Scrub in the comms. I really hope they're recording their comms for the record. I'd love to watch that
I
back.
don't think Scrub. I'm hoping that first game was Scrub
You
just
should
setting
go
up the
and make a
ODS
camping video. I think you've discussed a camping video of some sort for like 40 years and have just never done it.
Yeah,
We have to camp.
I hate the idea of camping.
Yeah, it'd be funny for us for like 20 minutes until Charlie like really stops having fun. It's not fun for the rest of us
That's the one
either.
thing Vatira upset by the way, in this one, is that he's tried a lot of individual plays. They've not quite managed to get through just yet. He really wants
I live there. You fucking do not. Prove it.
Yeah, no shot.
The demo, that's out into midfield, but Tira's gonna have to try.
Tell me how many rivers are right next to you.
That was. I think Exotic would have been there. That looks more open than it was.
I have
He's a
a
Brian
bullet.
taken.
I love that Scrub's gone for that. If he got a different angle on that challenge, it could have just been in because Karmi
Apparently
did not
the
see
previous
challenge
owner of
coming.
the Ottawa
This is
Senators
what
was
Hogan
very
would have to
controversial.
do. If they're
Yeah,
gonna have
'cause
a
he didn't know how
chance,
to win
the
hockey.
streak's just too good though.
Yeah, true.
Exotic's
I don't even know who the owner is.
It's
I don't
not
either,
good
looking.
news for the underdogs.
Oh, it's just right up there, isn't it?
Eugene Melnick
The shot is
is a
phenomenal.
Canadian
The
businessman.
whole play is sublime.
He sounds like a bitch.
Makes sense.
I mean, it just feels inevitable that we're going to get that rematch, the Karmi Corp versus Vitality. You know, I wouldn't mind it. Let's be honest, that would be pretty fun to watch.
I mean, we've got two very solid.
Why have a Canadian businessman on your team when you can have an American Charles?
Team safe.
Yeah.
So
true. Oh, this one's getting away from him a little bit.
Yeah, this one's not super good for Hogan mode.
Starting to chip away at the
there's something about Eugene. He sues his partners in a failed arena venture. He didn't want to pay for new arena. And that's a tale as old as time.
Wait, that's just the Rays owner.
That's pretty much always. It's what happened to the Supersonics. It's what happened to the Hornets in basketball or in Charlotte. It's crazy.
One guy said Eugene Melnick is dead.
Maybe that's what Eugene's
what? The way their mentality coming in.
Yeah, dead.
Maybe that's why the team's for sale.
Yeah, maybe.
What did you say, Momo? She brought me Chinese
It's
food.
enabled them to play their best Rocket League, and if that changes as they start to get closer and closer to the major, then it could all go wrong. Like what they've got right now is definitely working. They've got to try and keep this mentality going. You know, that's
his relatives want to sell because of that.
Because of which part? Because the dead part?
Yeah, because he's dead. That's kind of fucked up. He didn't even really have his permission.
Oh yeah, he died March 28th, 2022. I really missed a big glaring fact at the top.
Yeah.
Of all things,
Let's
should not
see.
be throwing this sort of lead in the series.
People
and
that
they
pop up,
certainly should not be
Olivia
throwing a
Melnick.
three-goal lead in this game.
It's his daughter.
Stranger things have happened.
You should see if she's a fan of Charlie. Maybe she'll sell it to us for cheap.
Oh, a discount?
Oh. The article says, fingers crossed that Anna and Olivia Melnick think local when selling the Senators. They kind of are.
We're pretty local.
Does Ottawa have a lot of, like, billionaire buyers?
Well, I know
if
Ryan
Ottawa-
Reynolds is from Canada. The Weeknd is from Canada.
He is,
Snoop is not from Canada, I don't think.
Snoop is not, no, yeah.
Unless he lies in a lot of his music. You know,
not done yet. Here comes another
he's
great
talked
chance.
about like
Riley's
Inglewood and stuff, I
looks like he
think.
did actually
And
have
maybe the
capability of
CA
reaching
after
actually.
it isn't California, it's Canada.
Oh, wait, that's huge.
I'm busting this case wide open.
Vatira, part of the pass, he's already there to defend. But for the outplay, got very much punished for it. So a minute left, and it does look like it's time to start the victory parade for KC. Resi over the ground.
Oh, good ball movement.
Resi backboard. I'm just not going to give them
Is
anything.
voice out? No, we play next.
KC refuse to let anything slip.
Yeah, they're a decent team, aren't they, Karmi Corp? They're not bad.
They're alright,
At
you know
Rocket
what?
League. It's fair play to them.
Top four,
They're
I think
definitely
pretty
not
good for them. They should be
Yeah,
proud.
They're not bad. I think they've done okay today. You know, maybe they lost to Vitality, but
He's a
fair
resub
play.
rig.
This has been convincing. And in a high-pressure matchup, after a loss earlier on today, you can just, at the end of the day, we can say with confidence, Karmi Corp are definitely not bad. I think we can all agree on that.
Well, their questions get asked tomorrow, and it does look like they are going to see it through to Championship Sunday. They do get to that grand final, they're going to have to win it twice. If you ask these players, if they lose against a team like Vitality, they wouldn't want anything less than to beat them twice. They move on. Hogan
It'd be nice if we could just sweep BDS like 4-0, because I'm gonna have to go soon.
That does sound good to me.
So let's just make it nice and quick.
I think that's a good plan.
They can sleep proudly tonight after a great run, an inspirational run, an absolute bro-overload of a performance. But yeah, Karmi Corp
that's cute.
They are pretty good at Rocket League, and they absolutely deserve to win here. The better team, the more consistent team, and they were too much this soon for Hogan mode. But who knows? Maybe later in this split they'll be able to give it another go. And I'm excited to see what comes next for this team. I think that you know they're
Yeah, Hogan mode.
They're off close except that last one.
Yeah, Hogan mode looked pretty good, really.
And yeah, it's brilliant to see not just Scrub back on the main stage, but also to see Resi and Growly getting some success as well. I think it's been a long time coming for them.
yeah, for those two players, I feel like it's been one of those
Text
times
message?
where you constantly see them
hope
going
it's
out
to
in
me.
the close qualifiers. You're
Nope.
like, how on earth have I never seen? I feel like I rate you higher than what I'm seeing from you right now, and we finally got to see it over on the
Charlie,
main
why do
stage.
you
So
wanna
BKC,
buy
they move
Ottawa?
on, and that's
Yeah.
Johnny.
Yeah, why do you want to buy the
At
city of
the
Ottawa?
moment, Team
I just think it's a
Liquid,
great
Team
location,
Vitality,
really.
and the team that we
Yeah.
just saw
There's nothing to
starting
dislike
off
about it.
for spotlight.
Charlie, be honest with me.
Team
Let's say
BDS
you
and
actually
Moist
bought the
Esports, one of
Senators.
those teams is going out.
How often would you
Would
go
you go
to
to a
Ottawa?
I'd go there to cut the big ribbon once, and then you could just wheel me around on like a moving television.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
So basically, you and I would go live there, Danny, to bring him in as a moving mummy.
That's
Yeah.
fine with me. I'd move to Ottawa to run a hockey franchise.
Honestly, same.
Actually,
It would be
we have
cool.
Angelo.
If we owned a team, because we could stream all of their games on your Twitch.
That would be pretty cool.
We just back out from the NHL TV
Yep.
rights. They're like, no, actually, we've got our own things.
Yeah, we're gonna have-
That'd be so big for us.
we forgo millions in that deal to just grow the shit out of the Twitch channel.
Yeah.
I wonder if any sports teams like us enough to let us buy like 0.0001% just to say we're owners.
I mean, you could probably go find the investment firms that are actually backing like the other people's bids and see if
True. See if they'd let us buy a little.
yeah, push their bid over the top, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Sure, you've got the weekend, but now you have Moist Critical.
Mm-hmm.
The hell is it?
The Packers sell stocks of ownership, do they? Yeah, but fuck the Packers. They're boring.
Yeah, yeah, they're not in Ottawa.
We meant any cool sports team,
Yeah.
not the cheeseheads.
And they had Brett Favre, and he's a weirdo.
That is true. Didn't they also have
And so Aaron Rodgers, who's also a weirdo.
Also a weirdo, yeah. They really have their type.
Brett Favre, I don't know if you guys saw, Brett Favre recently was accused of stealing money from...
Isn't this like the third time?
Oh yeah, this is like the millionth time. Who the fuck was it? It was stealing money from one of those programs that like give money to families in need or something.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't remember why, but he's just a bad guy. He's just like actually a fucking bad guy. And then he also has his dick pics all over the place. And then he had like the affair with the cheerleaders and all that. That guy sucks.
Let's see. His net worth. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I'm reading all about what you were just saying.
Yeah.
His net worth is estimated to be $100 million.
These are some vibes.
Buy an XFL team. I've been to one XFL game and it was the weirdest experience of my life. I'm not a fan of the XFL.
Did you go recently, like when it restarted?
Yeah, I went to the first game in Tampa of the new league, and it was really weird because they mic up the players on the field, or at least they used to. And so every time on like a snap, you would just hear a bunch of guys going like over the loudspeaker, and like that was it.
Awesome.
It was so weird. It was just a bunch of grunting.
It actually is an interesting idea, though, to buy an XFL team and run it like the Savannah Bananas of baseball.
Yeah.
Does anyone watch the XFL? At least the Savannah Bananas have a ton of views.
I think so.
I thought their viewership was climbing. I mean, it could all just be...
Well, yeah, I mean, 1 is more than 0, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. I got you.
Okay.
XFL playoff football typically brings in higher, but that wasn't the case for the XFL. Playoffs averaged 576,000 viewers across its 2 broadcasts.
I feel like XFL is like just the people who. This is gonna be like pretty offensive to the people in the XFL, but they're just the people who can't make the NFL, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like it's not like AAA baseball, where those are the guys who like are about
working
to be pros.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like you watch college football, and those are the guys who are about to be pros.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It feels kind of weird.
It's kind of like the only way you can actually do it is think of Live Golf, where they stole pros.
Yeah, but they didn't steal the good ones.
No, they got some good players, much better than XFL versus NFL.
No, that's what I meant. XFL didn't take like the good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can't do it and then be like, "Hey, come
it's just a lower quality product."
It is.
That's why you have to turn it. Yeah, you have to turn it into like a fun show, though.
Yeah.
They tried to fix it by making you be able to hit more and make it more dangerous, and doesn't really change much.
Shut down Hogan mode. Everyone is excited of the series regardless, but we do see K-Corp move on into the lower bracket.
There's been a lot of XFL players to get a chance at the NFL. The ignorance is insane.
Let's look.
Regardless,
Yeah, I'm curious as well.
I mean, I am pretty ignorant. I've watched one and it was awful, so I was like, I'm just not watching anymore. So I could be wrong.
You really offended the one XFL fan because that was his first time chatting too.
The viewership is growing. So,
all right, PJ Walker was a quarterback for the Houston Roughnecks. And he joined the Panthers.
What?
I'm gonna assume also a quarterback.
Well, he's certainly not the starter.
Let's see. Let's see when this was from. This was from 2020, and the list is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fourth string quarterback.
Oh, one of them was from USF.
Oh.
Yeah, and now I do want to be clear.
He did start?
Alright.
Okay.
He was not bad.
He started for 1 year.
Which is fine. Like, you're gonna have people that do that. But the reality is there's more than 4 people going pro from college every year. And so Danny's point still stands.
I did see that espresso.
I think they should turn it into like the old backyard games where like you can do like spitballs and stuff and like really cool trick plays. That would make it fun.
Yeah, and
that actually would be cool.
They turned it into like NFL Street where you could like run up the walls and jump off people's backs and stuff.
Now you're getting more into arena football.
Yeah, that doesn't exist anymore.
No,
right,
yeah, that
arena
failed.
Football definitely, and I'm gonna say without even looking, sent more people to the NFL than the XFL.
I would argue arena football was more exciting than XFL.
It was.
I used to go to arena football games all the time in Orlando.
It was also a great feeder system for linemen. There were a lot of great linemen there that ended up going NFL.
This is an elimination match.
Slam ball was the best. I agree. I think we need to bring slam ball back. Despite all the
I think we were just talking about that. Andrew and I were talking about that when we were playing basketball. Yeah.
I went with my dad to a slam ball game. It was nuts.
That is dangerous. Like you might see people die if you go to that.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Wait. What's the saying about 2023? Don't tell me it's back.
They were toying with the idea of bringing it back. I don't think it will,
Inaugural
though.
seasons 2002, 2007, and 2023.
Oh, let's play a slam ball team.
That's huge.
What do you think? This is from March. Slam ball is coming back.
Oh,
in 2023 after a long hiatus.
Look at Seiko. He's lost.
We've taken out the trampolines.
For goodness sake, he's going to play standing up or something.
And we've replaced it with wood floors.
Does he know there's a chair right behind him? And this man, he loves standing up.
We should do a slam ball match in the Moist Wrestling League.
That sounds so hype.
Oh.
He's standing in that angle as well. Okay, there you found his chair. And he's ready
Slam
to
ball
go. Sorry about that. Just,
incredible.
very concerned for a moment there. Seiko wasn't going to be situated for the start of the match.
Like, I think
that's just teamwork right there.
way ahead of its time. If we go back to and one basketball,
and one used to be the shit.
Yeah, they figured it out. They were like, we're gonna go fucking nuts and play street ball, and
disaster.
well, they aren't NBA players. The NBA guys also can't do what and one players were doing. Like it was adjacent.
Yeah, it was very different.
I think. At the end, this is again. You mentioned it, James. That matchup between former teammates. For me, I'm really loving Cash on this roster because for me, with Quadrant, that was a huge pull for me to that team. Seeing him, what he can do on the field, the speed, the aggression, and I just love watching him play. To see him on a roster here with Moist, with Joyo is just fun. I think all around they're great personalities on the team. But
oh yeah, there was the one play earlier today where Joyo had the psycho pass off the wall and Cash redirected it top corner. That was an overtime. That was a blast. I mean, I really believe in this Moist team. I think the thing the Moist is
let's shake off the last series. Forget it ever happened.
They can win. Joyo obviously knows it, major champion, but this is an all.
This is where we come back
a taste of the
and shock the world.
It's a whole different ball game, and these are our two titans, really. BDS, they've been down, but they're not really out. And with this Rise edition, these are both two really great teams. This will be a fun match.
Well, let's get chat's predictions in right now.
All right, let's go.
Chat, MST or BDS, you know what to do. While you're doing that, we'll tally them up. We'll get the analyst thoughts here. John, we'll start with you because you guys have put all your predictions
I'm locked.
So put it on the board.
I'm locked in. These are the only predictions I got right so far today, that BDS and Moist would meet each other in this game. I got everything else wrong.
Zoo pals,
I
don't
did also
forget.
say that BDS are going to win.
Can't forget the Zoo pals.
Confident because Moist just took a really big L, and that's going to be tough to rebound from. So yeah, I think BDS have got this.
Yeah, I'm going to throw mine up there because I do agree with Johnny on this one. I love what I'm seeing from BDS with Rise on the roster.
Oh, okay, caster curse them for us, please.
Yeah, maybe caster curse.
I love what I'm seeing from them. You sound like a nerd.
I picked Moist last time and they let me down. So what am I going to do? I'm going to pick Moist again. Let's get wet, baby. I believe.
No,
that's huge.
No and yes.
Look at this. What a great guy. Just a little bit behind
but then just close them out for us.
It's going to be another
Now we have to play the game.
Oh, ridiculous.
From a reverse sweep, now need to face BDS, a team refreshed with their new roster. Tournament lives on the
Charles, let me hear a little energy from you.
Oh, you're gonna hear me come alive pretty soon. I'm trying to save it.
Yeah, you've been hybrid.
Yeah, it's gotta leave it all out there, man.
Yep. Momo, we're playing.
To their former glory.
Did you hear her?
No, what'd she say? Huge.
Come on, boys. Let's just go nuts.
Let's just get a quick kickoff goal.
Yep.
Yeah, we've been very lucky earlier on to see Kamiko versus Vitality. And
oh, yikes. That was scary. I got very nervous.
Since Rise left Moist to leave to Oxygen.
Grrr.
Alright, yeah, let's get our fangs out. Here we go, Cash.
Yeah, we've got our sea legs now.
Watch out, you land lubbers.
Way to break that up. Good interception.
Let's go, Cash. Let's go, Cash.
Oh.
I don't agree with how that happened.
Is he allowed to do that?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
Juicy off the ceiling.
The massive one of replacing Extra with Rise. And
nice.
know what Rise brings to the pitch, especially when that clock is around 10 seconds to go in the match.
Oh, there we go. Cash the Juicy. Oh, can beat him.
And we'll see if things like
now
that
Joyo comes alive.
From Rise, but Joyo going to do his best to keep all of that at bay. I'm just so excited to see these two former teammates.
Careful, SpongeBob.
Oh, shit. Yep.
I just got a little pinchy pinch.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was a speedy boy.
It's actually Seiko who gets the goal. He comes from the ceiling. Rise is there waiting for him, and Seiko just gets the most delightful little scrape.
Unlucky.
There was also another touch of a Moist player as well. Everyone getting involved.
Let's go, boys. Let's bring it back.
Bring it back. We just gotta shut that kind of dog shit down. Oh boy. Good D.
Get that boost. Make a play.
Nice. One-on-one.
Make a pass, make a pass. Hand down, man down.
Box out, cocks out.
Yep.
Cannon.
Way to get a touch.
Some consistent pressure.
Yep.
It's not
Couple
about
shots,
that,
it's
right?
all good. Keep them in their
Seiko are some
zone.
of the best players in the game, and when you add the addition of Rise, it's going to be a tough climb to make Worlds.
There you go.
But it all starts right here at the Spring Open.
Oh, good
Oh,
demo.
yeah.
Oh!
So far, I get
Yeah,
that
make
they're
them
in the
dodge.
bracket, but if they can pull this one out, they're going to do
Let's go,
well
Juicy.
with start accumulating those points.
Well, whichever team does win will
Here we go.
face
Here we go.
Carmen
Let's go,
Cormac
Cash.
Era in the lower bracket semifinals. So huge
Damn, if
reunion
Juicy got that bump, that was in.
Yep.
over there.
It was
Everything
close.
works out in the end in Rocket League, it seems.
Good idea. The heart was willing.
And it's so crazy to think about when you reverse the hands of time and you go back to Team Queso.
Oh.
Nice.
And the
Come on.
special
Make a play here.
that they brought
Let's go,
to
Cash.
LA,
Something
that winter
cool.
major, and then you go to
That's
London.
a good shot. That's a good shot. We take those. Just pressure. Pressure is pressure. Oh, the double commit. The double commit. Why are we doing
These
this?
guys
Alright,
made
huge.
trades off of other teams. No, they were a team that formed and took RLCS by storm, and they're all still
Nice.
here and all still at the top
Nice.
level.
It's currently BDS.
Nice.
Holding 1-0 lead halfway through this first game as Monkey Moon closes as far as Joyo.
Come on,
Rise
boys.
closing down,
Miss
but
that.
managed to get over
Let's
the
get him with the
top.
cheese touch.
Started to come
Oh,
alive.
the cheese grater.
BDS colours again.
Let's just
It's been a while
sustain
since
a little
Rise
pressure, make them use their
Such a
boost.
vibrant best, such a fantastic player.
And their
He's
brains.
truly on his
And let's get him with the
There is coming in
stain.
now. This one's gonna go towards
the
Rise.
shit
It's Monkey
stain.
Moon to waste
The
some
shit
shots.
stain.
Doesn't do too much harm though, because Monkey Moon can turn. But that's sort of the side
Oh.
of BDS. It's been a while since
Yep.
we've seen it. Still can get
Gave
the
up
double.
backboard.
It's absolutely perfect. Maybe he's back.
I just thought this pass from Rise was brilliant. but
Overcommitted
no,
there a little
right
bit,
there
that's
from
alright.
Seiko. Descended
We're getting a
right
feel
between
for
the
him.
He's the
goalposts.
resub guardian.
We don't like winning game
Thing
ones
of
anyway.
beauty, the accuracy to
True.
nail that double tap. Seiko coming alive here in game number 1.
One-on-one.
The new man for Moist wants to
Oh.
go to the top of Monkey Moon, but Monkey Moon stands tall. So much good work in the series earlier before that reverse sweep against Team Liquid Cash.
Way to get a little
Stay there
touch.
for the Moist players.
Way to poke your head out there and say, I'm still here.
BDS, that's your reward
Oh,
for
we're
losing.
getting a little rambunctious down there. No rotation.
And they are playing
Very
superbly well in game 1.
not happy for Charlie.
In a row where Team BDS, their vision
Very
gives
not
them
happy
goals.
for
They know this
Charlie.
voice pushing way too far forward. They're all at that midfield line. No one covering up the backfield. And they make them pay. 3-0 for Team BDS. And Moist Esports have their work cut out for them.
Well, when you're on the back of a best-of-7 reverse sweep, I believe somebody was saying it was the 18th in RLCS history. You have to.
Oh, there's a quick one.
That's in the back of their net.
Yep.
Good demo, Joyo.
Starts with
Oh,
the first
breaking
goal, and it
news.
comes
They're
off of a
quaking in
beautiful
their
demo
boots
on
now.
the back line as
Love to
Cash
hear
tries
that
to steal
news.
one away,
Yep.
but first one's the hardest one to get, and they chip away at the lead slightly and decrease it down to 2.
This new version of Moist get themselves back into games. The original Moist was so good at doing that. 0-second goals, game 7 wins.
Let's go,
Unlikely
Juicy.
comebacks, kickoff goals when
For
necessary.
Joyo.
And I've got plenty of time to score a couple. The BDS are coming forward again. Juicy has to get a clean touch. Pushes it forwards. I know, I'm disappointed too, Subi. I think that's exactly what BDS wanted to do.
Exactly, they baited him into that, but that's one of those situations where you've got to survey the field. He had so much space to work with, and that first touch just so heavy, pushing
Whoa,
all the
okay,
way
there's
down.
some room.
Joyo
There's some room.
Red
Turn around.
gets it
Oh,
away.
very nice.
Nice shot, Joyo.
Still alive.
They bleed.
Joyo just keeps it simple. There was a massive challenge.
True.
Just bounced in front of him, and he just puts it past Rise, beats his old
Danny,
teammate
you're
to
just not
pace.
putting out the same
And
energy
Moist
because you didn't go
may be
get your
lining a
fats yet.
comeback of their own.
That's true. No, I'm keeping my belly empty for my hockey game, so I don't.
Yeah, I forgot you're about to play
I don't have to
hockey.
roll up on the ice.
No, just go drink some olive
Doesn't
oil.
sound like you're committed to me.
Out those comebacks.
You're right.
Oh, bump.
Get up for that, Juicy. Beat him.
Only Seiko is aware to it.
Still a fine challenge.
Yep.
On his car up against each other. I always love watching these two up against each other. Rise round the corner. It's met there.
They double committed. Let's punish them for those sins.
Oh.
Huge pinch goes into the center. This is how Moist
Show them the good book. Let them know what happens to sinners.
They didn't notice Cash.
The good book! The good book! Please, it's just white. It's right there. It's there for the taking. Just take it.
Oh, nice back
Oh my
pass,
god, I
you
didn't
see?
see Cash.
Great touch there.
Off the ceiling. The cannon.
Come on.
Off the ceiling. Cash came off the touch, and here comes Juicy.
That's the time where you gotta throw the kitchen sink at
All
them.
the way down the field, and Moist Esports
Oh.
have to keep it
Good try,
alive.
good try.
Not
All
They were
right.
bringing it back. We found it at the end.
There were signs of life at the end, at least.
I'm so happy that it turned into a nail biter.
We're just
When
spotting
BDS
them
went
one, you
3-0
know?
up, I think it was pretty much dead on halftime. You're starting to think that maybe being reverse swept has just knocked Moist off their pedestal. But getting those couple of goals, Subi, that will really help the mentality as we go forwards in this series.
Absolutely, and I love to see the passing plays that we're seeing from Team BDS, getting everyone involved, other than Monkey Moon. But he's one of those players that, at the snap of a finger, he can come alive. But Seiko, oh my, you gotta be kidding. He can pull those mechanics out of a hat. And it was a close one. And Cole,
Devil.
it's good to see you today, my friend. I decided to put on a little floral shirt for springtime.
Oh, well, now I feel underdressed. I'm just wearing a purple.
The resub shady.
It's long
It's
sleeve.
purple though. It's beautiful.
And that's
It's lavender.
cool. The kids love long sleeve t-shirts, probably.
Something like that.
Who knows, mate? I'm old. Who knows what's going on anymore?
You're old.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that makes me then.
Do you know what?
Now let's show them how we do it.
Let's play ball.
Let's just play some Rocket League.
Yeah, respect your elders.
Well, let's see if Moist can gain any respect.
Wow,
from Team
we're like the
BDS.
Harlem
They started
Globetrotters out
to
there.
That was
a bit of a
interesting.
comeback
I like the idea.
How they'd love to take a lead. They could do it early as well. Monkey Moon is making
Just
a real
slow
habit of
down the
themselves,
pace.
Getting in the way of these Moist passes.
Oh, we gave up
Overjoyed.
backboard.
He's still
Oh,
alive,
okay.
and
We take
Seiko
that.
Can't finish it off, but Rise does get that boost steal, and that is huge to slow down
Nice.
Moist Esports. We know how quick
We got
they are,
some
how
room.
mechanical they are.
We do have a little room.
Every single
Let's go,
time
Joel.
they get
Keep
this
it.
ball in the air, they're going for it.
Uh-oh.
It's just they want to show off. They want to look good while
Yep,
doing it.
spooky.
Monkey Moon trying to go off
Okay.
the upper 90.
Danger.
Can't quite find it.
Come on, Cash.
Speaking of looking good, you do look awesome in your floral shirt suit.
Nice.
Got to
Cash is
mention
so
how
good at
so
getting
good
to
you
know
make.
people.
Captain, they're boarding our ship.
That one towards Seiko.
Get him off.
Chain dashing his way around the
Fire
that's-
the cannons.
It's a great challenge into the center, but no one was left from Moist. They'd run out of boost and had to go back and get some.
Just
Now
say
they're
that's
using it,
free.
just waiting.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's free.
And this time, Miss Moist
I
coming
saw what
forward
you
looking
saw,
more
though.
likely
Yeah,
to-
any time that we have that kind of opportunity, I just immediately assume it's just free.
Yeah.
Midfield presence
It's
right
free.
now from
Oh, this is so
Moist
free.
Esports.
Juicy. Just put it in the
Team
net.
BDS
Come
having a
on.
rough
When we're on their
time
side,
getting
everything's
their own half as
free.
Monkey Moon
Good
trying to
point.
get that ball to Rise.
We
They
are-
go
Nice.
up.
Wait,
That's a
actually,
dangerous
that's so
play.
free.
Trust. Give it over to Monkey Moon to win that 50. Didn't quite
Guys,
get
it's
out.
free. Just take
Here we
it.
go. Let's go. Cannon.
They're so happy to defend, though, just sitting in
Has
their own
nobody
goal,
told our guys that it's free
challenging
yet?
Moist to come
I did.
forward,
Yeah, I think.
daring them to
Yeah, they're still searching for their wallet.
That's just a double demo. It's free.
Let them know they don't even need their wallets. It's free.
Monkey Moon had put himself on the perfect
That was
place
actually
to
like a
goal
really
line,
good
and
fake,
another
too.
save as
Damn.
well.
That was.
Monkey Moon coming in huge in defense for Team BDS.
Monkey Moon's so crucial to Team BDS's success.
Oh,
Rise
nice,
to the
Juicy.
lead.
Way to break that shit up. Way to be there.
You name it, this guy has it.
Oh,
That shot
yucky.
is gonna
Huge.
Be close from Rise. Tough angle off of the pass from Monkey Moon.
What a
And
challenge.
Seiko sees
Come on,
Monkey
get there,
Moon,
Cash.
keeps that pressure
Come
alive,
on.
goes for demo, can't quite find it, but the shot's starting to come.
Oh,
from
Cash,
BDS.
huge.
Nice.
Slowly but
Save
surely.
Way to break it up.
Hold on, boys. Hold.
Endure.
Seiko then getting the next touch.
Like Japanese steel, folded 1,000 times, and it will no longer
Get
break.
the shot round the corner, and Rise is swept away by Joyo. It does
Nice,
not Seiko in
Cash.
the end until Cash from the side gets the save. Moist have had all
Alright,
this
so
game
we've
their
seen
own
them
way.
do it.
Suddenly they're
Now
on the
show 'em
back
the
foot by
right way
BDS,
to do
but
it.
for now,
Yeah.
they're doing okay.
I mean, they're doing great if you look at goals per
Oh,
game.
that bump is very make me not happy.
And we don't care about that. We're going to look at this goal right here, right now from Monkey Moon.
Really goes caveman mode whenever he's nervous.
Makes them look silly.
Juicy got bumped and just there's nothing to do there.
Alright, 1 goal game. Plenty of time.
Alright, 2 minutes of play time.
Too much composure and too much skill to fail to score there, and it's a great kickoff for BDS as well. Juicy's touch.
Can they still
He's
hit
led by
him?
Monkey Moon so quickly. Seiko gets to
He's
They're
just
bringing
a
out,
boy.
bringing out the cringe strats.
Nice, Cash. Are we up?
And
We're
one
up.
thing
We're up.
BDS, I'm sorry, cannot do is get overconfident and look past Moist Esports as that shot down low and he
That
gets
one was a
Jeepers.
little sloppy.
cleans up his own pass.
Yep.
Seiko extends the lead to 2.
Look at this shot here from Seiko. He knew exactly where Juicy and Joyo wanted it to go, higher, at the top of the goal. That's why they were
It's
getting
alright.
into the ball by keeping it low. Made it
1 minute and 40
We just need to get
seconds
the
of play
momentum back.
time.
And it was
Yeah,
followed
let's
up.
find a little
As
moment.
simple as you like, and Team BDS,
Get some confidence
for the second
going.
game in a
We can
row,
get back
taking
to our
two in the
game.
lead. Maybe they can do the same and get a 3. Here's Monkey Moon to the ceiling.
Oh, boy. Get it
hits
out.
over the center. Seiko then hits Monkey Moon. Cash gets it away, but only as far as Rise was coming in. Juicy should be able to clear better via a Joyo touch.
Work together to get it up past midfield
And I
and
love
keep
the
it there.
positioning from
Come on,
Rise right
come
there.
on.
Uh-oh, little
They're out of
turn up from
position.
Seiko and Monkey Moon.
There we go. Come on.
Turnover at midfield as
Stay
Cash
strong.
gets baited out by Monkey Moon. Monkey Moon looking
All right,
for an
Joyo.
up pass.
Beat him, Joyo.
Here we
Beat him,
go.
Joyo.
Joyo and Rise mid-air, and Rise going to defend that brilliantly, push it into his own
Nice,
corner,
Juicy.
deny any offense
Bye,
from
Cash.
Moist Esports.
Get another touch.
Of offense in this game, but it just hasn't really turned into decent shots. They've had 3 of them, despite the pressure they had before the BDS goal came in. They have to turn that around, and they have to do it pretty soon. Start to wonder if you're Moist, how often they can get away with giving goals away.
what?
BDS,
What?
Seiko's just chaining together all
Okay.
of them. Flip
That was
it.
only like 3 resets. Come on, you can do better than that.
Well, he got nothing out of it. I mean, that was trash. I thought that was ugly.
He knew exactly where it was going. Joyo is read by Seiko as well. BDS have absolutely downloaded Moist in the last minute or so.
I just can't get over the 40.
Come on, boys. Put it together. We got numbers.
From Seiko. That was
Actually 14.
insane.
Slowed it down a little
it's
too
hard
much
for
there,
me
I
to
think.
count when I can't use my fingers and toes. Top
Nice.
All right.
one. I mean, 30 seconds to go, and it just seems like a completely different Team BDS than we saw in the first half. They had no shots to speak of, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere,
Let's
all this
get a goal
offense
right
started
now.
pouring on.
Good D.
In there, though, is there any
Counterattack.
chance they can get round Seiko?
A miracle.
When Seiko doesn't
All
have
right,
the
go
ball,
next.
He's just seeing Cash away. Juicy
And
might
last?
get himself on the score sheet here, but it's not
I
gonna
mean, it
matter.
still would have been good.
It still would have been over, yeah.
There would have been a
Earlier on in
second
this
one.
series. They're different to earlier on in this
All right.
When was the last
Well,
time
maybe-
we saw Seiko
Maybe now we come alive again like we did at the beginning of the day.
BDS coming back alive in front of our very eyes.
Jeepers.
Exactly.
Thinks he
And
reset
We
his
just gotta
engine.
find what works again.
Team BDS, Monkey Moon and Seiko specifically.
All right, I'm gonna go
because
pee-pee.
when we get a look at these player cams, and specifically, well, first let's get a look at the replays because this was incredible from Moist Esports. The start of this to be able to deny Team BDS, the statistical leaders, I'm sorry, so far in the Spring Open, just shots, goals, all of that for that long. I mean, you got to tip your cap, but eventually Team BDS going to break through. And like I was talking about, look at Rise, look to his right and look to his left. When you look at Seiko's camera, Rise is sitting right in the middle. They want him to feel comfortable. They want him to feel welcomed. You are a part of this team. We need you. You're not sitting on the side. It's not the Monkey Moon Seiko show. We need you to succeed.
Speaking of which as well, the what we see next to and alongside Team BDS, Extra was behind them earlier on. I think he's just stepped out to get a drink or something now, but he is in the room. He is still part of the team. He's on the subs bench, but he's also getting involved in the coaching. He's scrimming with them. They have done everything they can to ensure that Extra stays as much part of the Rocket League world as is possible. And he's such a smart mind in the game as well. A perfect foil for Team BDS. If they need somebody to talk to, everything is working for this squad right now, and it's put them 2-0 up.
We're doing a little dancing on the field, waiting for players to get in here. Team BDS starting to feel comfortable. And, well, is it kind of weird to see Moist Esports
BDS took a
take time
timeout,
there,
afraid of us?
given the fact they've been outshot and outscored.
Wait, did they
5-2
take it?
in this series?
I have no idea.
Yeah, now you
I'm
mention
sure
that,
we
I
probably
think that
took
would have
it.
been a perfect time
No,
to
that
take
wouldn't
a
make any
tactical
sense.
timeout.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
it's tough for them.
I mean, we were in
The games
in
that,
control.
To me, always seem to be the ones that you really want to take that step away from, are the ones where you were on top, you had momentum, you had territory,
Come
and
on,
couldn't
Joyo.
get the goal. That was
Come online,
exactly-
Joyo.
Boys had so much of the play in the first half, 3 quarters, that as soon as
Set up
BDS
the
scored,
Wi-Fi.
It wasn't a collapse, but
Let's
they
just
just
get
looked so
some
much
wacky
weaker.
little
Moist
moves.
need to fix
Yeah, let's
that.
get a little
Oh,
goofy.
wait.
Oh boy, good D.
Nice. Good
Oh,
read.
Cash on the Dominus now.
Saved by Cash.
Maybe it gave him confidence knowing that there's been a reverse sweep today.
That is.
Maybe they can do it.
We did ask for some goofiness. Why not serve it up?
I think he does play it on. Yeah, I think it's like one of these to be one of his main cars.
Oh, I didn't even know that. That if you can beat him, it's open.
Wait.
Nope.
That was a good try.
That was a good try.
Oh, I think that was just a brilliant save. I think it was an infield pass. Either way, didn't go in.
We up for this?
Juicy, tons
We're
of
up for
space,
this.
Tons of time, but he puts it right up where Monkey Moon was waiting. And that's an opportunity thrown by the wayside.
Well, that's a go again, Moist, which seems to be the story of this series. Just retry things.
Nice.
Eventually, something's got to land. They'll take a lead,
Oh.
perhaps. The only goals they got, the two that they got last in the first game, sorry.
Come on.
After going
Wow, that was a
down
weird camp.
beforehand. They changed the catch
Oh,
to
he
the
went for
floor
the
pitch,
pinch.
but it's not quite got the power, and Seiko's touch.
Good read, Julio.
Out of defense was perfect. Moon ends up with the ball. Rise would have been his target. He was bumped out of the way, so
Oh.
the attack
Ooh.
didn't really come to too much.
Huge save.
A little bit of pressure put on.
Okay, gotta get a little energy going.
Yeah, shake it out. Shake it out.
He does.
Here comes Juicy again.
Come
He
on,
Oh,
boy.
my God, an ankle breaker.
It's raining outside. That means it's getting wet somewhere.
Tough one is that
It's
shot
out.
And it's here.
right
Yep.
across the crossbar, an
I'll
infield
open my
pass to
windows
which
to
he
let
put
the rain
behind
in.
that one.
Yeah, open your windows is a good call. That's actually huge play.
Yeah.
That's big brain.
Let it know it's always welcome.
Yep, my floor is soaked and so am I.
To start the offense for Moist Esports.
Once again,
Oh,
it's
good
Moist
demo.
that started
Let's go,
better, though.
Juicy.
They have
Juicy,
capitalized.
say, you know what?
One
I got
over the
this.
top of Monkey Moon. Can't do it, so now Joyo's coming in.
Joyo 1v3?
They're getting the mid boost.
Oh.
Maybe just starting to starve Team BDS. Putting them back in their place, pinning them back in that orange goal. But as soon as one loose touch comes in,
Oh,
it's only
we
BDS
gotta
that will
communicate.
for the next one.
Little
The
chitter
midfield
chat.
play is
A
owned
little
by
chitter
BDS.
chatter. Unless that was a
Moist
planned
comes
team
forward
pinch, and if
for
so, way to
more.
communicate.
Pinned on BDS territory.
Keep
It
it up.
seems like a lot more panic on the side of Moist Esports. They need to just calm down,
Cash.
slow it down,
Better.
and not worry about playing Team BDS's game. Don't try and match them blow for blow or match their pace. Play the Moist Esports game. Play funky. Get weird.
I completely agree.
Yeah,
Get
play
funky and
funky.
get weird.
Freedom.
Cash, you got room, baby. You got room, baby. Oh.
Activate Stinko mode.
Yep, let's get some musties, some flip resets.
Haven't seen a musty from Joyo in a while. Let's start breaking it back out. That's when we're literally at our best.
Yeah, that's our game. Our game is not a safe game.
But look how quickly BDS put together a passing play when they get a split second to play with.
Oh, that redact was close.
Not think when you're on defense going against Team BDS, because there's so many options that they have. That's Moist Esports doing great here
Oh?
in game
Oh,
number
I don't
3.
think he got that.
He didn't get the
All
reset, no.
0-0. And the
Oh,
defense
got it over.
is absolutely incredible on
Oh,
both sides of the pitch.
they're looking for it. They're finding some
They're,
holes.
they're looking for it.
Really controlling 2/3 of this field.
They're prospecting.
Acquired.
Used to be
Prospecting.
Prospecting for gold.
Is
I
that
found a flake.
Is that a little nugget I see?
Oh, baby, don't let it land on my leg for 2 minutes or I'll get second-degree burns.
Here's the chicken nuggets.
Monkey Moon just lets the ball go around him.
Let's-
Then dribbles it
Oh,
away.
we've got to get up for that. Huge.
Wow. Through the fucking foul.
Defending in the end though, Moist had a lot of work to do there with the ball flying at them and did it diligently.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Oh, good bump.
You're staring down an opponent.
Juicy
Come
put it
on.
in. There you go.
He comes in and
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
There it is.
Moist Esports up by 1.
Desperate.
Now we lock the door and we say no in Toronto, por favor.
Yep, like a vampire.
Yeah.
Can't come in here unless I invite you, and you're not welcome. Yeah, vampires can't enter a premises without being invited.
Is that only Twilight vampires?
No, Twilight vampires don't need to be invited anywhere.
Oh, okay.
That's just
I
like,
didn't know that about vampires.
oh my god, why are we playing so deep? We could have just, oh my god.
Oh, we almost scored.
Where was the midfield?
Yeah, we just.
BDS once
Yeah,
again the
that
vision
was
pays
rough.
off, and the passing play.
All right,
Action.
we can get another one.
I think Joyo just got a little bit lost in the center. He went to the left, then he swept back to the right.
Alright, one more then, huh?
Come on.
No man's land.
Oh,
Come on, Cash.
Directly from the kickoff.
Good reset.
Just do it to him.
But there's a flip reset.
Juicy.
Just beat him.
This is where he did it to him.
Is he gonna charge?
We're,
Come on, we are ready!
the one time that we're not overcommitting.
We needed to follow that.
The one time we're not overcommitting.
So far again.
Holy
9
fuck.
seconds away from overtime.
Oh god.
Please, Juicy. Oh, God,
Yep, there it is.
why?
Just
That's the classics.
BDS, the world champions, on the cusp of making a top 4 in
All right, four kickoff goal. Let's go, boys.
They've changed their world championship. Can they see this game away? The first step in a long journey back to the world championships. Cash is going to be able to get this time. Up against Rise, where does Monkey Moon put the ball?
All right, now let's hand the controller back to the Moist Esports players from this morning.
3 match points.
They had that was a better game.
That was much better.
Had a second of breakdown, and it cost them. It's all right.
Is when you look at the score sheet and you see the statistics, yeah, they're good. But the biggest thing that stands out, in my opinion, is every single goal that they have scored in this series.
Oh, we're getting poop buff. So we're good.
Everybody
That's
is
big.
getting involved, and for the rest of Europe, that is a scary sight.
Team BDS getting their passes together. Feeling what the
Thanks a
other one
little
is
bit,
putting down. You're
Rich,
right. It's a
and the
terrifying
Resub Buzz,
because when they
Rich,
won the
and
World
Chospy,
Championship,
and Kelly.
That's what it was. They were just this. They were just
Team.
This team, this machine. Nothing could break through them. Nothing could charge them down. It wasn't huge, massive solo players.
All right. Unfortunately, I actually have to go.
All good.
Maybe me leaving will give them the boost they need.
Oh, that might be the ticket.
True.
All right. Good luck. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right,
See you
see ya.
later. Bye.
Have fun
Good
at
luck.
hockey.
That is insane.
It's
An
been a
insane
huge drop off,
statistic.
and they're just staring up this mountain, taking the first step.
I mean,
I'm gonna go pee real
they
quick.
were on the top
Let it
for
ride.
quite a long time. So eventually, that gravity gets heavier and heavier. So that fall from grace, I think, seemed a lot worse than it really was, because potentially they could have hit the top and never came back. But they were on top for RLCS season. I mean, the amount of tournaments that they have been in and been on the top, nothing short of incredible. But going back to what we were talking about in regards to the team plays and how scary that must be as an opponent, you've also got to think of, okay, now they don't only have these team plays, but when you look at the individuals on Team BDS, Seiko, Rise, Monkey Moon, all three possess that individual mechanics to where they can take over a game. So it is a terrifying
He's a
thing.
resub green tea.
Well, they won't be counting any chickens just yet, Subi. You know, this is a team that have flattered to deceive for months now, Team BDS, and there is very much something as winners tilt when you are so close to that finish line. Suddenly you get scared. Suddenly you're not playing with as much freedom. We saw it earlier on from Hogan Mode. You know, when they were up against Kami and Corp at the start, they were everywhere. They were going into their faces. They were getting demos. They were on the receiving end of infield passes. And then game 4 or 5 comes around, and they're a little bit further back. They're getting boost. They're more.
Oh boy.
BDS have to make sure they avoid that.
Huge D.
Are we back?
We're back. And we're immediately in danger.
Great positioning once again from Team BDS.
Come on. Oh, nice save, Joyo.
That is a big save. Okay.
Nice dash.
Again, the midfield control from Team BDS. Just a thing of beauty right now. Just refusing to let Moist break out of their own half.
Come on.
Get the bump. Oh my god. It's still. Why don't we just follow? Like, it's already. The only times we don't overcommit are the times where there's like a scoring opportunity. Every other time we overcommit, there's like literally nothing there, and it's just a fucking free goal that we give up.
The unassailable object he's already managed to bypass. Now Rise in the end does get the ball.
Oh, good pinch. That was a crazy pinch.
That was a great pinch.
Yeah, really holding down that back line well. I mean, I thought, okay, you're waiting way too long.
No
but
boost.
He knew exactly what he was doing in that moment in time.
With talk.
Cash cleans this one up, puts it over into the corner, and that ball's gonna stay in the corner. Dangerous spot as well. Joyo can't quite pass midfield, and Team BDS starting to push back, cover up that back line.
It's a good fake there from Cash to try and Just makes Seiko attempt to play. Seiko managed again to avoid it. So a few times BDS have looked like they were almost in trouble.
Come on, Joel.
To just escape at the last second. Damage can they do themselves? Here's Seiko up against Cash. It was 3v1 for a second, but Cash does beautifully in defense himself.
Get it out.
Game of gorgeous defending to me.
Way to get up for it.
Yeah, it absolutely has been. This is just
a
master class.
Follow
in defending.
Oh, that's a dangerous spot to be putting that. Jesus.
Cash.
That was scary.
Almost thought he got caught out in no man's land, but had the speed to get back in time. Another demo from Rise.
Nope. Goddamn huge.
Good job,
Locking it down. Now let's get on their side, because this whole series has been over here, so
yep.
Let's start.
They got to be on our side in the first half. Now we'll flip it for the second half.
Yeah, let's flip the script on them.
But again, once you get past the first man, the second one is there. None of these solo plays. Too much
that bump.
Oh,
way to recover. Huge.
See it away. Joyo can slow things down for a second. Juicy wants to win another race, but can't this time against Seiko. Joyo catches it. Monkey Moon is almost bumped away by Juicy, but instead turns it into a great pass towards Seiko, who tries to dodge the bounce.
That just saved
Not
us.
quite there this time. It's the
Wait,
nervy place for an
No. They're already up.
They're both just
That's such a good pass. Oh,
That's barely got there.
Yeah,
that was a great look.
Yeah, good pass. That was just a speed difference. Little ground pinch attempt, huge. At least now we're starting to attack a little bit.
Yep. We're finding our footing.
Cash is gonna be able to just make.
I'm glad they talked there because I shit my pants.
Forwards again, just try and get his team some territory. Wants to get that ball out in the orange half. There's a miss there from a BDS player. Won't do too much harm though, because Rise is an expert at letting the ball roll across his body.
Come on, come on, Cash.
Here we go, Cash. Good reset.
Good bump. Oh.
He manages to get in the way. He was almost bumped away by Cash.
Come on, Joyo.
But it's Moist that are starting to make more.
There you go. There you go. It's a good look. Okay.
Coming forward. The mechanics are starting to pay dividends. The BDS counter with Rise. The dribble past Cash.
Oh god.
Joyo, there's a fake. And Cash just lets it bounce on his roof.
Jesus Christ. Holy fuck.
Monkey Moon misread it. The goal was wide open. And Team BDS keep Moist Esports alive, giving them hope here.
Oh, wow.
Pushes it back to the corner. No boost there. Not going to happen as Juicy gets the steal. It's going to slow down Monkey Moon quite a bit. And Team BDS on the march downfield.
Good D.
Nice.
It starts with 1.
Yep.
Remember, Moist 37 points, if my math is correct, above BDS in the overall ranking.
Oh my. Wow.
Completely dominant in this series so far. 3 games to the good, but Moist are just
Glad you got scared as well, and it wasn't just me.
I think I threw up.
At the moment. He has a flip reset, wants to get over the top of Joyo,
Get touched, bro. Oh shit.
Monkey Moon and Rise double commit.
Oh wow. Just get it out. Just OT. Just take us to OT.
Please.
Wait, Joyo. Joyo, beat him.
Please, Joyo. Cash.
Juicy, finish it. Oh, that's so huge. That's so huge. It's been so long since we've had a 0-second goal.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie to you. When the clock hits 0 and the ball is still up, my brain just gets so scared. It used to be, okay, we're gonna go score, and now my brain's scared.
Yeah. It used to be different, yeah, with the 0 seconds. But maybe now it's time that comes back.
Before his teammate Juicy had to clean up after him, but you know, who am I to judge, and who are we to judge, Subi, when Moist, one way or another, have got themselves back into this one, and maybe that's when the pressure just starts to rear its head on Team BDS. They are, as of right now, 13 points below PSG Tundra. Every win they get is catching up with them and with G1. But they have to keep winning. They need this win more than Moist do, and Moist, I'm sure, will know that.
They absolutely know that, and you gotta think about the rare mistake from Monkey Moon.
That was a good shot. The placement was fantastic.
All Monkey Moon had to do was hit it low and down the middle, and that game was theirs. But Moist, able to break away, 0 seconds on the clock, end it in emphatic fashion, and keep themselves alive. I told you, Cole. If you can get reverse swept in a day, it only gives you more hope that you can put to your opponent.
Yeah, it's looking like a monsoon about to start.
You can do it. I believe.
They just that's so cringe. That's so cringe.
I hate that.
Go on, inspire them out of that one, mate.
You know, sometimes the ball falls and sometimes it goes. And that time it went.
That was,
I don't know.
that was a thing of beauty, as was the goal, the beautiful
Come on,
goal.
boys, fight it.
Alright.
Come on.
I'm sure exactly what Moist.
Let's go, Juicy.
Quick response.
After winning that first game, they were like, yeah, let's just start game 2 well. 5 seconds in, you can see the fairly silly kickoff
Nice,
goal.
Joyo.
Almost a second one as well, Rise. Try to get it over Joyo.
Let's go, Cash.
Joyo had to stand so firm there. You can't win a game this early on. It's a cliche, but you can certainly lose one. You can throw it away. And Moist have to make sure they don't do that after a
Oh,
nervy start.
can't be whiffing those. Thank you though, Cash.
Forwards again.
Yeah, I'm still
Wait,
kinda
go in, go.
No, it's
Nah.
not fast
about that
enough.
goal. I don't know how it went in. Obviously, it went past the goal line. I get that. It went between the sticks. But it had no power. You could see it coming from a mile away. I've got to go back and rewatch that replay because was it low boost? Was it just miscomms? I don't know. This ball's dangerous.
Nice. Good shot.
Come on.
Capitalized. Mistake in the
We're
bump
getting good
from
ball
Team
movement. We
BDS,
just gotta
punished
push
by
up
Moist
to it a
Esports.
slight
The
bit.
kickoff memory long
Yeah.
gone as Cash utilizes the corner beautifully with that double
Great
tap.
shot,
Sends the ball
great
into the
pass,
center,
Mhm.
and
great
Juicy
fake.
exactly
Come on,
All of that was
come on.
nice.
He is looking confident
Another
after
one
getting that
first.
0-second winner in the last game. And into that now with a neat and tidy little finish. And Moist, despite their poor start,
Oh my
here comes
lord,
Monkey
these
Moon. What
kickoffs.
pace from him?
It's-
2-1 again to BDS.
Eyes on this play. He keeps the pressure on Joyo, gets the touch, but he's also showing that he's going for bump.
Nice.
Does get the bump, forces Cash into a terrible spot. He can't
Let's go. Come on.
He can't
Get one.
stay.
Get it back
But either
again.
way, the ball goes in the back of the net, and Team BDS once again take the lead.
One thing we haven't done in a long time is actually have aggressive kickoffs.
Safely into the corner.
We play them so far back and then have all kinds of chaos erupt from it. Like that is just that has been a problem for us for a long time.
The series for Team BDS comes off of a
Yeah,
breakaway.
you are now wrong.
It always starts with the kickoffs.
Can't quite win it early,
I don't know
but you
why we have
definitely
so
can
much
lose
trouble
it
with that and
early.
have for
Right
so
now,
long.
You can just tell tons of panic on their faces right now.
Did that one make you shit yourself a little?
Not that one, not so much there, but
Was wayward rise into the corner. Monkey
Wow.
Moon, can he redirect
Nice.
this one?
we just got lucky there. That should have been a goal from them.
Really been curtains in this game and curtains in the series. Moist gonna keep on coming, gonna keep staying alive. A team that came to the fore as one who always would find a way to do just that. They would never give up. To try and find some of their old spirit here because BDS are looking like they were a few games ago again. They've brought the gears back up and they're playing faster than they were in the last game.
They brought a sledgehammer into game number 5, looking to beat Moist Esports into the ground with. And so far, it's working to plan.
Cash?
Cash has the
Oh,
shot
so
available, just a
sad.
little too high.
Good shot.
Off the crossbar.
Come on, get it past
It
here.
was a good shot. Oh, that's
Come on.
No need to panic.
Thank you.
Nice.
Juicy gonna
Nice.
finish it off.
Excellent, excellent,
Let's go, boys.
excellent
Come on.
solo play from Joyo.
Waiting at the top, but my goodness, this was pretty.
I mean, it's juicy that the scoreboard will say has the brace, but it was from Cash's glorious double tap in the corner, and then Joyo with the slow play.
Come on,
from the
boys,
goal
please
to the top
give us
to make
another.
a beautiful assist. But they won't care because all they will mind
Little
is that
pinch.
Moist are back in this game. Only one goal in it yet again. As Monkey Moon should have this one cleanly, but doesn't have too
Come on,
much
Juicy.
to play with, so Juicy could get a decent challenge. Seiko up against Joyo. Cash is waiting underneath, so it should be fairly safe right now for Moist. And if you're them, Scooby, do you go all out now or just slow things
That
down
was a double?
to make sure you don't give any
No, I think they went for a
Ah.
pinch, yeah.
You
Oh!
know,
Wow,
Okay.
what a
Okay.
stage. Was that Cash?
I
If I'm
don't
Moist,
know.
you gotta
That
play
was chaotic.
just calm. You can't go all out. You definitely cannot overextend. You're right in this match. Think of it as a tie ball game right
The
now.
ki-
And
oh.
play that way.
Juicy has a pass in the center, but again, it's touches.
Come on, Joyo, you got so much
Oh,
room and
come
a
on.
demo.
Oh,
I think he got
so
bumped.
much speed, yeah.
Seiko just wants to get rid of that ball at all costs. It does fall for him. He can turn it into some sort of attack.
Okay,
Close
Juicy.
to
Oh,
there.
Juicy's
First
really
touch by
going in.
Juicy, and the second
Yep,
wasn't bad either.
love that.
I like that. See, aggressive. That's what we need.
Nice.
The
Oh,
ball wide. Moist
damn, if that
trying
went a
his
little
pass
further
through,
right
but
to
I'm not
Juicy,
sure
that would've been
BDS are
sick.
gonna fall for them at the moment.
Yeah, not with the initial touch. You got to be a little more creative with it.
All right, come on,
Especially
Joyo.
when your car is
The
facing
1v3
towards
plays.
midfield, and that's the only angle
Nice, way to keep it up. And then Cash.
Good luck.
That was a good look. They had all three in goal. That was going to be tough no matter what.
Let's hope it was squeak through. Nice Cash. Way to get back.
One goal. And Cole, I still believe that you hang on. You don't just go for broke. You don't go all in. You still play
Come on,
nice
Juicy.
and calm.
Yeah,
Come on,
way to
Juicy.
fight.
will come in about 45 seconds or so. For now,
Oh, he's fighting through. That's weight room. That's that weight room shit. Oh,
Yep.
and now we have nobody back.
And he's got a clean shot.
Oh!
The ball gonna bounce. It is off the
Shit.
crossbar. Monkey Moon just about gets it in, but my goodness, they made this chance tough for themselves.
It was a tough one. Monkey Moon, right place, right time, but it's
All right.
get the power on it when the ball
Is what it
slows down
is.
that much, and you've already killed your momentum. But regardless, Monkey Moon puts it in the back of the net. Now it's time to go for broke. Now it's time to shove all in for Moist Esports.
Let's see what they're made of. Joyo has a pass in front of him, but he's just about taken off the ball to steal a boost, though. So some good work done by him. As Cash waits, fakes that rise, at least for now. Juicy's turn this time. All three Moist players having a turn.
Ooh,
at
they got a
solo
little
play.
cheeky bump.
That time, BDS have got in the way.
All right, well,
And Moist have to come forward.
it's gonna need a miracle.
Every time you're
Yeah, there's
stood
gonna
back,
have to be a
it's just
quick
the
one.
epitome of frustration. Cash in
Come on,
front of the
Joyo, do
ball.
it.
Joyo
Do it, do
wants
it, do it,
to
do it, do it.
Oh.
Monkey Moon is
Oh,
Dude,
bounced.
please.
What? Did you mean to hit it
Is
up?
there a party
Maybe he
foul?
did.
Come on.
Cash
Maybe there's hope.
have just
I think it was just
begun to open that door.
like he was right under it, so it's just a little too fast.
Maybe, yeah.
Or maybe it was on purpose.
I'm not entirely sure, but it ended up working out anyway.
Come on, guys. Please, I believe. Give us one.
Hope starting to hang by a thread for Moist Esports.
The most important 22 seconds of their tournament. Joyo
Oh, Cash got it over.
Cash beats.
Cash wins the race. Brilliant pace from him against Rise.
Bad touch by
They
Seiko.
missed. They
Same
missed.
again against Seiko. Yes, he can, but Monkey Moon will win it cleanly. Seiko, this could be such an important touch for him.
Oh,
From it, actually, he will in the
that was
end.
such a bad fucking touch.
Seiko capitalizes.
Yeah,
Unlucky.
he's just- he was on his back.
Unfucking lucky. Jeez.
Top four play as well.
Oh well, top
The
six
pass
is
from
what it
Monkey
is.
Moon looked like a ceiling pinch all the way down the field, and Seiko gets the shot, gets the board, puts the second or fifth goal, extending the lead by 2. Second goal. for
Shame.
him. And why not
Good
make it
try,
3-goal
boys.
lead
A good try.
for Monkey Moon gets a hat trick to cap this series off with.
Top 6 is good points. I wish we would have closed Liquid and got top 3.
That would have been
We
real.
were hair
nice.
away.
To a top 4.
Just needed one more on Liquid, and we would have never had to go through this sadness.
Yep.
But it is what it is.
He bludgeoned Team BDS
Ugh.
into a place they wanted to be since they won that World Championship, and everything was crumbling around them. Finally, Team BDS have made their way back to a championship Sunday. Can they finish with a flourish? I think all these players fancy a goal for the road. Maybe it's going to be Rise that gets it. No, he doesn't. He didn't fancy it, really. He won't care.
All right.
Team BDS make Sunday. They make top 4.
It was
and they
fun
make
hanging out with you.
Oh,
Fun hanging out, Matt.
tremendous.
I'm gonna go work
You have a
out.
good workout and Zelda later.
But ultimately,
All right,
Team BDS
thanks, man.
too
Talk to you
strong.
later.
As you
Bye.
see hugs
See ya.
all around, Monkey Moon flexing.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
camera.
Play more Zelda later. Be on in like another like 5 hours ish, somewhere in there. All right, thanks for tuning in. New subs, welcome aboard. Sub means a lot. Thanks for subbing. Enjoy the emotes. I'll see you in like 5 hours. Have a good afternoon.